So, yeah, welcome everyone to another session of Dungeons and Dragons. Like always, I would like one of you to give us all a little recap of what happened last session. Maria, why don't you give us the recap?
Somebody got a Joker scar, and you guys nearly died multiple times. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty close. That's pretty
Yeah.
accurate.
All right,
Other
Maria,
than that,
inspiration.
thank you. No, we said it now. I'm ticking it on my sheet. There you go.
Well, I did say it, so. Anyway. Is there anyone who actually would like to give us all a recap?
I'll have a go.
Go for it.
Right. So we started chatting to the guards. Did we start? No, we. Oh fuck! I can't remember where we started now. I remember we got told off by the lady for killing the dude, and we had a conversation with the guards who seemed a little reluctant to go to the only safe place in the city, but we managed to convince them to go there. And I can't remember which way around that happened. And then we. Yeah. Oh, did we do the bakery first? I thought the bakery was after that lot.
No,
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, in that case, we went to the bakery. I walked through a window instead of the door, because why not, right? Which made a bit of a noise. And then she had some chocolate cakes, and she conned Crunk out of 3 gold for a chocolate cake that had gone off. And then when he threatened to rip her arms off, she gave him back 2 gold, which he was perfectly happy with because he can't count. And then we had a fight with some zombies, and was there some dogs involved in that? I can't remember.
No, we never. We
No,
avoided
no
the
dog.
dogs.
Avoided the dogs, but we definitely killed zombies.
Hmm?
And did we convince her to go back to the thing? I think we did in the end, didn't
Yes. She came with
Managed
us.
to get-
Yeah. Because effectively, that's what Maria was doing the whole time, was protecting Bakery Lady.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what your character was doing. Your
course.
twisted character was protecting an innocent lady.
Protecting.
Robbing her blind.
Supported that.
Right. Then we got told off.
No.
Yes.
We
No.
went to the square with the soldiers first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course. We do have to get there. Oh, that's with the. Is that where we nearly got killed by the bandits who were harder than we thought they'd be?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Crunk nearly got us all killed.
Hmm.
By starting a fight with bandits who turned out to be pretty fucking nails. And also being completely incapable of doing anything at all. Utterly terrible.
Extravaganza.
Yeah. So then it was those guards we chatted to, who were completely convinced that going to the safest place in the city was a bad idea. I still don't understand why, but anyway, we managed to convince them to go there. And then we got to the lady, and then we got told off, and I've forgotten what happened next. We were sent out on patrol, weren't we? And we sent on patrol, kind of.
We had a choice, didn't we?
Yeah.
We could have either gone to the church to deal with what was going on at the church, or find the guy with his kid shut in a tower.
Yeah.
And because someone's missing their armor, we decided to go the path of least resistance, which was the guy in the tower with his kid. And then we met what is currently on the screen.
Yeah, we met a zombie clot, and well, it one-shot me pretty much.
Oh. I can't see anything.
All right.
No.
I don't actually think my token is on the map.
No. Aramis is not here, but suddenly.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Also,
that is.
Did we full rest at some point? Am I in full health now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have received food.
Okay.
Not the board food.
No. Actual scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
6 of them to be exact.
Amazing.
All right. So, is there anything else anyone would like to add to the
Well,
recap?
there were two. See, the DM lured us in with two girls, two little girls. in the place.
Devious.
Um,
And the parents of the group, moral
Yeah.
compass on the internal moral compass from
yeah,
parents.
we have to save the children.
We had to save the little girl.
So Crunk went up to this thing, tried to wrestle it, got punched twice, and fell over.
What followed was Oracle telling him to get up again.
Yeah.
And him immediately getting punched in the face again.
Oh no, it wasn't even that. I stood up, took a deep breath, inhaled
Oh,
it
yeah.
fast, and died.
And in the end, we essentially, I think it was Tobor who was helping the girl with one of the girls with a broken bone, and that basically she yelled so loud that it attracted these fine doggos who are now assaulting us.
I reset a broken. Tabor reset a broken bone to put it to put a splint of it, like a wooden splint on it, and the screaming pain caused these dogs to come running.
Also,
But we do also have a new friend in town, a couple. So Tabor made friends in town with the Dragonborn shopkeep, and also the bakery woman actually favors Tabor. So
she gave
we
him...
have the cookbook. I have a cookbook, a family recipe.
Also, let's not forget the detail that Oracle smashed through a window during this fight, which also attracted a lot of sound.
Well, that was like 5 minutes ago in game.
5 minutes. This battle only lasted like 4 turns, 5 turns.
Yeah.
I mean, I've set a bone since then, though.
Yeah, that takes time.
All right. So, let's just get into it, because Tobor, as you have mended or attended to the girl's limb, you can see that it is definitely broken. It is bent the other way around, and she is probably not going to be able to walk on that leg for a long time. Oracle, about where you smash the windows, you can hear snarling dogs, and as you turn around, you see 3 of them staring at you, blood dripping from their opened up stomachs. One of them is only walking on 3 limbs. Everyone, roll initiative.
DM, as it's only on 3 legs, does that mean it's slower? Just
I'm
as
not
a
saying. Maybe.
Also, the part of the girl, the small girl with the broken bone, will be played by a soldier.
I can't access the actual token. I've got the character whisper, but I can't access the token.
Medic.
Let's do this then.
What the hell's my character sheet?
There you go.
There we go. Right, click on me. Click on initiative. Not that. Yeah, roll it. Thank you. Oh, got me.
With my roles, I don't know if I should be controlling 2 characters.
Well, good. Get him out of the way to begin with.
Alright, so, Oracle, you see these dogs coming up so ever closely about you, snarling at you, teeth showing. Let's see, what is your passive perception? 10.
10.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
This is what you see.
Yes. It's probably quite good that I went first. Because he's gonna turn around, cast mirror image, and walk towards them. Being like, "Now, doggies, there's only one of me, and there are so many heads to pat." That is my turn.
Alright.
No, yes.
Alright, good. Because the dog snarls, he barks, and then he lunges towards you. unable to tell that you've casted magic. And he attempts to bite you with a 19.
That's a hit. I'm gonna roll a d20. That is a miss. He hits one of the duplicates.
Yeah, he grapples one of the duplicates and smashes it down to the ground. The duplicate just disperses into nothing. The dog looks a little bit confused, but then he stares at you again, or one of your copies. This one is going to do the same. It attacks with a 24.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a hit. It hits one of the duplicates.
All right. The same thing happens there.
Mm-hmm.
From the roof. Let's see. Crunk? You see
What?
two eyes staring down at you. It looks to be a small cat. It jumps down from the
Kitty.
roof. And
Oh, I
you can
know.
see that it's filled with maggots. It is attempting to essentially just jump on you. 14.
No.
14 is a miss. What's your AC without armor?
Oh, without, of course, I'm not bloody wearing anything, am I?
You've got leather on.
Yeah, leather armor.
I've got leather armor on, haven't I? Hang on a
It's,
moment.
it's 11 plus your dexterity.
11 plus my dex would be 12.
All right, so a 14 is a hit. You take 3 slashing damage, and the cat essentially attaches itself to your legs. Its claws having ripped into your leg, leaving pools of blood underneath it. That is its turn. Aramis.
Hey, yo,
Okay. I can bonus action dash, so I think it's time to help Cuz.
The cat is going to take its opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, fuck the cat's there. Go for it.
23.
That is what the fuck? That's a hit?
Yeah, these have been rolling really good. You take 8 slashing, and it like as you run past it, it stretches out one of its paws, and it just lodges itself upon you.
On me.
Yeah, you take 8 slashing damage, and it is attached to you.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna attack the. So to remove the cat is an action, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
8 is a lot of damage.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the dog.
Mhm.
With sneak attack damage?
Yes, because you have a close ally. 23 is a hit. Your rapier pierces the throat of the dog, leaving a small open hole in its neck.
And then I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
With the cat on me. And I'll
Yeah.
deal with the cat next round.
1 second. Let me just make sure. Fuck.
Does that count as forced movement?
For the cat, yes.
Yeah.
However, the dog is going to take its opportunity attack.
It can't.
Can't.
Yeah.
Swashbuckler with the
Swashbuckler.
feet thing.
Ah, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. Crunk.
Bad kitty. I will punch the cat.
Thank you. I was hoping you might do that.
Yeah.
Your fist is as big as its entire body, essentially.
And I will still miss.
No!
Oh,
Yay!
It is a hit. You're basically just crushes the. Sorry, what?
This is seconds later, isn't it?
Is
Yeah.
this what?
Is this seconds after the last fight?
You're still big.
Oh yeah. Essentially, yes.
Right. Cool. Well, then we get the extra smash.
Mm.
Why wouldn't this roll? Oh. There we go.
It is
Yay.
still alive, but barely. Your fist has made a hole in its head. You see its brains. Maggots are now spilling out from its skull. It is still attached, however. Barely, though.
You fucking bastard cat.
Is there- your turn is done?
Well, yeah. What else am I going to do?
All right. Well, from the roof, another cat jumps
Oh,
out. This one being same in color as the previous one. Who is closest? 30, 25. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm not. All right.
I am the biggest, loudest thing in the place. Let's be honest.
It is going to make it here. It is going to make it here, and it is going to attack you with a 12.
Well, that's enough.
Okay, wow. You take 6 slashing as the cat just lunges upon you, just to scratch your back violently.
There's a sickening thud.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh yeah, roll a Constitution saving throw for lingering injuries.
Yeah,
That is a very good success.
I am.
This dog is going to jump on you, Crunk. I mean,
Oracle?
Oracle. It's gonna jump on you, Crunk.
Yeah, sure.
22. These are rolling so good. Holy crap.
Yeah, that hits me.
Oh wow. Okay, you take 7 piercing and
Yeah.
rolling a strength save as this dog tries to wrestle you down to the ground.
Oh, shit.
That is a fail. The dog grabs hold of your arm and slams you down on the ground. Is the mirror image is not
It's not concentration.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you're good on that front.
Yeah.
Whisper.
I'm a prone.
You are prone, yes.
Yeah.
What was the range of his knives?
60.
60.
Yep.
I'm gonna take. Well, I say I. Whisper's gonna try and shoot both of his daggers at the kitty that is still on. Our friend over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's.
That is more than enough to kill the cat. You throw the blade, it pierces its throat, the head still attached to your body, Aramis. However, it is dead. Its
And
teeth
then
have been burned into your cloth.
Yay!
bonus action will go to the other kitty.
Mm-hmm.
So no sneak on that one, I don't think. So it'd just
No.
be the 5.
It is, yeah, it is a hit. It takes 5 psychic damage.
And he'll whisper something really quietly.
Tabor, in front of you lies the screaming girls. One of them, who is not screaming, the one without the broken leg, seemingly to be like, it is almost as if she's trained. You can see that she knows how to act and she's very quiet, seeming only to like push herself up against a tree to hide a bit, knowing that she really can't do anything here.
Tabor is going to verbally tell them to run to the safe, or to help her get to the safe house. Such there's people there, and is essentially just going to. I've got there.
Yeah.
There.
The girl who's like pushed up against the tree, she's just gonna reply with, "If we leave, we'll die. We will not survive the city. I know that."
So, ignoring that response, because Tabor's got to get into this fight as such, so he's just going to say that as he sort of slinks over.
I am going to be that DM now. Crossing over the fence here is going to take off your movement.
Oh, okay then. So I'll be. So I was there. Was ruler. 20. So I can still get that way. If you don't mind me doing it like that.
Of course.
Cool. So same square. Well, it's one square higher. And do I have 55? So Tabor is going to actually 75. I've got to be within. No, so I'm going to cast Toll of the Dead on the kitty.
Mm-hmm.
So DC
All right.
14.
a wisdom saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It critically succeeds.
And I'm gonna tell the owl to fly to it, attack, and then come to me.
All right.
So it's 20 to there. It's gonna do its little talons. 13 a hit.
Let's check. 13 is a miss, unfortunately. The owl leaps down towards and tries to grab it. It misses, unfortunately.
And the owl then comes to me here.
All right. Oracle, the dog has you grappled.
You never said grappled. You
Well,
said
yeah,
prone.
Yeah, you are prone and grappled by it.
Okay. Breaking grapple in action. The music has stopped playing. Might be on my end though. So he will then. It's all these are all bad decisions. So breaking the grapple is an athletics, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll make that action. Try to.
Athletics. You're probably going to succeed. Yes, you do break free.
Yeah. And then stand up. Cast. What's it called? A healing word again. I don't have many of these left, but on Crunk. Hey Crunk, a cat's gonna bring you down now. I have 3 dogs right here.
How much healing word did I get? 8.
8,
cool.
yeah.
That's another round of cat.
Another round of cat.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have music, by the way?
I can hear it.
Yeah, it's,
Right.
I can hear it too.
just on my end then. That's fine. I can fix that. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Well, unfortunately, the zombie dogs are going to get right back at you.
Here.
A 20.
Can you roll less? That hits. Let's see. I think that's the last of my mirror images.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe so.
Yeah.
All right. This one. 13.
Ah, finally.
It misses you.
Yes.
This cat is dead. Aramis. On your waist is a cat's head attached with its jaw. It is dead, but
Okay. He's now got a specific hate towards these cats. So he's gonna walk up to this cat
Punt it.
and kill it.
oh,
boy!
yes. Let's see.
Fucking
You do
is
not
as
have
well.
sneak, but it
Does?
is enough.
It's within 5
Yeah, I do.
of Crunk. So it is.
Oh, Crunk is conscious. Yes. Yeah. Well. Yeah. How do you kill it? Like, do you just stomp its head?
No, I decapitate that bitch. He
Mm.
like does a swish of his rapier, like, and then he just goes meow at the end of it.
All right.
And then he will stand on here on the other side of Crunk. Actually,
Alright.
maybe that. Yeah, that's my turn.
Crunk, you are prone, but you are alive.
Yep, I will go stomp, stomp. Right, okay, so I get up, that's half my movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Then as a bonus action, I will use my Orky aggressiveness and move my speed towards an enemy.
Yeah.
Ha. And then I will punt this guy. Ha. No.
It's
9.
another 9. The
Here we
infamous
go again.
9s. Unfortunately, a 9 is a miss.
You don't say.
Yeah. Sorry.
Right, fine, whatever.
All right. This dog is gonna attempt to attack you, Oracle.
Come at me.
22.
Yeah, I mean,
These are rolling really good. And they rolled max damage, I think. Yeah, pretty much. You take 14 piercing
14?
damage. Yeah.
And a strength saving throw, I guess.
Yeah.
Is 7 enough?
It's a fail. You are knocked prone and you are grappled by its jaws. Whisper.
I'm a dog, I don't want to cuddle.
Whisper is going to. Oh, so jumping over this is half movement, which then gives me 15 more. So I'm going to hop over, costing 15. Move. Cool. So where was that? So... Yeah,
Poor
so
Oira, cool. Damn. Poor Crunk.
and then there's the extra 15, so that's the full movement.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to fire both daggers at the only dog it can actually reach. Psychic back that one. And we still haven't got the table in.
Speaking of,
Yeah, just fix that.
yeah. Luckily, our friend Ludwig here decided to remember.
I did it.
And we now have crit fail rolls. Like, we have the tables.
Hey.
So, go ahead and roll.
Well, I don't have the table up at all.
Oh, you don't have the Oh, yeah, the macros. You're gonna have to roll
hang
it manually. I mean,
So what, just a D20?
I could fix the macros, but then I have to go into join as a GM, and let's not do that during the game.
What did you roll that?
I thought it was a roll 20 for the crit.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a ranged weapon. I'm just gonna roll it for you.
Is it a ranged weapon?
It's
a side. It's
magic.
weapon.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Spell.
Oh, is it? Alright.
It's either that or not. Couldn't have been the first one.
Well, you all suffered disadvantage for your first attack.
All of us?
All of you.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Wow.
Whisper.
He'll then take the bonus action to fire the other dice at the other dagger anyway, which is a 13 with the disadvantage.
At the dog, 13 is a hit.
Cool, and it gets sneak because it's the first time I'm applying damage. So
Yes. The dog, however, is still alive.
that's fine. I did something.
Mhm.
So Tabor is gonna move up literally next to Whisper. And you've not got the range, have you? So Tabor is going to. I think I got a Toll of the Dead, the nearest dog.
Mhm.
So a Dex, Wisdom 14, please, on the dog.
Mm-hmm. It rolls an 8. It fails.
It fails, so it takes a D12. 7.
It is just alive, unfortunately.
Cool, and I'm gonna command the owl to get closer, but not too close.
All right.
So it's just gonna sort of fly to there, just so it can get in range for next turn.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
Already my turn. How lovely. So my only chance of basically staying alive at this point is casting my last mirror image and just hoping that someone will fix this. So basically, he lies on the ground and just many of them just appears around the dog. It looks like a mosh pit of dog and oracle. And then he calls out, "Crunk, maybe you wanna, I don't know, do something and really help me out here. Be cool."
All right, Crunk. You receive bardic inspiration.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Yeah. This dog is going to continuously attack you, Oracle.
Yeah.
12. Actually, no, 21. These have advantage.
Mm-hmm. And that hits me. Of course it does, because why wouldn't it? Then it's gonna roll max damage.
You take 7 piercing.
Okay, no.
You're also grappled by this dog now.
Good.
This one is also going to attack you, Oracle.
Yeah.
It crits you!
It hits a double.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah. Pop up less on that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Good. Aramis.
Okay, I think it's time to help the cousin out.
You said that 2 rounds ago.
I'm gonna come up on the dog and attack it.
Let's see. Yep, it is enough to kill it.
And then I'm gonna move back. That's my turn.
All right, Krunk.
I mean, of all the choices I've got, I'm thinking I might punch the dog.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, that sounds like a
That sounds like
solid
plan,
option.
For the love of Christ.
You also have
Body,
disadvantage, so roll again. Just in case you crit fail.
Right, so
Another
Bardic-
bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration, yeah. Way!
Oh,
It's a 9.
9 or 9, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
again.
This dog is dead. Whisper.
We'll move close enough. I think. Yeah. So Whisper's gonna move here. I think that's
Mhm.
close enough. Both of them. Oh, I've lost the ruler. Yeah. Cool. Which of the doggos looks? I mean, they're both walking dead, but which of them looks closest to death?
I'm gonna be that DM. They all look fucked up. Like it's a zombie. They are both ripped.
Okay, which one's got Oracle in its jaw?
The lower one.
Just nip it to the loo.
I'm gonna double dagger
All right.
the one with Oracle in his jaw.
Yes.
Whisper sheet. There we go. So, first one, and I've already used my disadvantage because of the
Mhm.
bonus action attack.
Yeah. 21. It's a hit.
Is it still standing?
It's still standing, unfortunately.
Bonus action. Same dog. Second
It
place.
is a hit. It is still standing, however. Barely, though.
Okie dokie. And again, just gonna mutter a little something under its breath.
All right. Tobar.
Tabor's gonna mimic the same movements straight up underneath. And yeah, I'm gonna Toll of the Dead again onto the dog that just got shot with the psychic blades.
All right.
So wisdom of 14, please.
It rolls 17.
Okie dokie. And I'm gonna tell the owl to go and help against the weak one, just because we need to get the action economy down. So
Alright.
it's got 35 to there, move 25 back. So it's literally going to move to the square in front of me, but it's flown all the way down, helped, flown back.
Okay. Oracle.
And we'll try to get his sword out, and we'll try to bump the lower dog with it. I roll normal due to advantage cancelling out disadvantage.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Can we pretend that says something else?
And it is on miss, unfortunately.
It will then just get out of phase underneath his one of his copies and just yell out to Aramis, "Hey, cuz, a little bit of assistant, if you don't mind."
Alright. This zombie dog is unfortunately still alive and is going to bite you, Oracle. 19.
Hits one of the duplicates.
Yeah.
One remaining.
This one is going to bite you as well. 17.
It hits.
You take 12 piercing damage.
And a lingering injury.
Yep.
D20. An 8. That's probably gonna murder me.
Hopefully not.
What's it? There it is. An 8. Injured ribs. One or several of the creature's ribs are broken or otherwise badly injured, making it difficult to move or breathe. I can only take either an action or a bonus action. Cannot take
And
dash.
all of your attacks are with disadvantage. Holy crap.
I barely hit a single one. Spending on I can alleviate the pain. Okay. So yeah. That's where I am right now.
That's if we can get you back up anyway.
Yeah.
Alright. Aramis.
Hey. He hears his cousin asking for help, so he'll go and help.
It's a bit.
A bit late, you know, a little bit late than never.
Unfortunately, you do actually. Even though it is enough to kill this dog.
That wouldn't have been sneak attack, would it?
Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. I was just trying to keep your sneak attack for the next dog.
I nearly always get sneak attack. There's
Not
like
played one.
very few times I don't. And then I'm gonna, do my usual thing and step away from the situation. But like, he stabs and he waves at his cousin going, "I got you," and then he.
His cousin bleeding out on the ground. I got you.
I am going to wave my fist vaguely in the dog's direction.
Roll above a 10 this time. You're gonna roll 11.
9.
It is enough to hit, actually. And it is enough. It is enough to kill the last remaining dog. It whines as your fist cracks its skull, and it falls down right next to you, Oracle. Combat is not over yet, though. Whisper.
I don't think Whisper cares enough to stabilize as much as I'd love for him to. I'll try and roleplay it as much as possible. So I think Whisper would actually be more concerned that Tabor's all right, and shaking his head that we even bothered to stay around and fight.
All right.
Which means it'll pass to Tabor to come and try and stabilize. Oracle. What is it? A medicine or to stabilize or?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roll a medicine.
No.
That is a fail. Oracle, roll me a death save.
Yeah.
Thank you. This dog is dead. This dog is dead. Aramis, your cousin is bleeding out on the ground. It's looking quite
Yeah. I think it's time to medicine check
bad. Go ahead.
on him. I don't even know how good. Oh, not very good.
Good
Well,
enough.
It is actually good enough. You managed to patch up his wounds.
I give him the kiss of life.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna stop you.
You see your cousin just like leering down at you with like a smirk, just going, "I knew you'd be fine."
He doesn't
The
see
last,
anything.
the last thing you see is
Is he still not? Oh wait, never mind.
Still in.
On the ground.
You hear?
Tabor's going to suggest that we move him inside and wait for him to come round.
In fact, there's still a duplicate next to him. He's also knocked out.
So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a concentration spell.
Tabor's going to
Accidentally helped the wrong one.
That's what I did. I helped with my fail. I helped the duplicate. Tabor's going to say to everyone, let's get inside that building there and rest a little bit so we can all get back up. And he's going to encourage the girls to come with and encourage the screaming one who shut her mouth.
Yeah. The uninjured girl basically just drags her across the streets. Tears are falling down the cheeks of the damaged one. They say nothing. Instead, they just nod and they follow your moves into whichever building you decide to go.
I think we should go into one that doesn't have a smashed window. So I can't remember as a player which one it was that the window got smashed in the fight.
This one.
Okay, so I would suggest we go up to that one, yeah.
All right.
Let's see if
It is a
everyone else is up for it.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you've got to do the dragon. You're the one with the
All
spread.
right.
Drag his body in.
It is a small tavern called the Witch's Hair. It is completely empty. The wooden floor is covered in dried up blackened blood. It is a mess no matter where you turn your head. There's corpses, there's limbs scattered about inside of this tavern. And there's also a couple of guards seeming to have fended off whatever it is that they fought to the very last second. Seeming only to have died quite recently. It is quiet here though. And you may have a short rest if you wish.
Before we have a short rest, just because I know what happened last time, I'm chopping the heads off of all the freaking bodies that are recently dead. Anything that looks like it could turn, Tabor is chopping the heads off. And then
Alright.
chopping the fingers off because travel's now.
Alright.
Nom 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 nom.
One of the girls walks up to you. To you, Tabor, since you're the one who helped them. And she says, "My name is Whitmore. Thank you for saving my life. We have been in that treehouse for 2 days. I think you deserve this." And she pulls out a red potion. A small one. Mother said that I should always use it in critical moments. And I see that your friends are in quite a critical moment, and I think you deserve this.
Yeah. I mean, can you spend like? I don't know how the mechanic works. Obviously, we're having a short rest, but how does the unconscious one come back? And what does he come back with?
He essentially rolls a d4, and whatever it is that he rolls is ours.
D4 plus 1, even.
Yeah.
So 4 hours we've got to see her effectively. No, I'll go. Tabor will thank the little girl and go, "Thank you very much," and pour it down Oracle's throat.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a 2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4 plus 2.
No, it was actually poison.
Yeah.
It's wyvern's poison. You're dead.
My mother's a commander.
Fuck! What did you feed me? What? It hurts.
No, that's the dogs that hurt. The potion just brought you back.
And he pats Aramis pats him on the shoulder and goes, "Ah, you look like shit. But I'm glad you're alive."
Oracle?
So I'm fine.
What? Oracle, when you look at your abdomen, you see that it's turned even more purple, indicating perhaps internal bleedings or just some serious damage caused to your abdomen.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie here for a bit.
So Tabor, whilst trying to keep the injured girl quiet, is going to do his utmost best to apply a splint so that at least the girl can stand up or hobble along.
Roll
To
a
try
medicine.
Oh, I'm not very good at that. Yeah, see, not very good at that at all.
Yeah.
I'm better with the dead.
Unfortunately, yeah, the splint is not very good at all. In fact, it is completely useless. It's there, but it's not gonna provide her anything, unfortunately.
That's fine.
The-
Tabor's tried.
Whitmore is... She continues on, basically, and she says, My mother is a commander. I'm sure that she's still alive. If you take me to her, perhaps she can help you out somehow. She's very powerful.
Tabor, noticing the sort of somewhat courage of the girl, is actually going to say, well, we need to save someone else before we can go back. And ask, have you seen I think it was a blue-walled tower with a red thing hanging out the window? Was the description? I'm trying to remember what the description of the tower that we was looking for is.
It was basically a blue apartment building with I think it was a red towel hanging from one of the windows.
So my memory wasn't that bad then. So Tabor's going to ask her if from the tree or from her knowledge of the city, if she knows where the blue complex is or has seen this red tower out of the window.
Of course I know where they are. They're just maybe 50 minutes from here.
So he's going to, completely honest, just go, well, there's a father and their kid that are in danger, locked in one, and Dawnbringer sent us to rescue them.
Lady Dawnbringer? She knows my mother. Take me to her afterwards. I'll take you to the apartment buildings. I think I know who lives there even.
Yeah, that's good. And Tabor is gonna. Is there anywhere in this building that we can sort of prop the injured girl up that we can come back for her on the way back through that would be safe?
It is a tavern. There is a bathroom that is quite compact. It could be boarded up. However, there's already a corpse in there, and it's probably been there for 3 days. So it's done a bad job at keeping that room very fresh. You could store her in there. She probably wouldn't like it though.
The boar's going to give her the option is we can barricade you in here and you can be safe until we come back. I'll remove the corpse from the room so it's not still in there. And just say, you can barricade yourself in, wait for us to come through and pick you back up. Or you can try and sit out here in the open and risk getting caught. The choice is yours. I would suggest hiding in there.
Carry me though.
We can't. Look what's already chasing us. We need to save, and then we need to come back and get you on the way through.
If you leave me here, I'm gonna die.
Not if you barricade yourself in.
Roll a persuasion.
I am well good at these. Damn it, he's not efficient. I was going to be cheeky and ask if I could have Whisper help, but he's not. That's not bad.
I mean, have you met Whisper? He's not the persuading type.
No. But...
It's yeah. She agrees to stay in the awful smelling room.
Yeah, and Tabor go, I'll be back as soon as I can.
She is going, since you were the one who helped her, Tabor, she is going to give you a token, a metallic token. It is, it looks to be made out of silver. She tells you that it will bring you good luck whenever you need it.
Cool.
If you look at this token, it is about perhaps this size. It's quite large. It's almost like a medallion. Inside of it is the city name, Strelheim, and engraved in it is what looks to be a marketplace, a flourishing marketplace. There's also a year engraved in it. It seems to be about perhaps 100 years old.
Cool. Tabor's going to just say, well, I'll return with it shortly.
She just nods.
I love how the big scary lizard folk is the one that makes all the friends.
Yeah.
Two scared little girls. The lizard folk is the one making friends. Let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty content. I've chopped the fingers off of all the bodies that look yummy enough, and
All right.
Do
You
we
get your short rest.
yeah.
So you may roll your hit dice if you have any.
Accidental roll to GM. Also, we'll whistle a little. Try to whistle a little tune. Probably go like, no, no, no.
What are you doing?
If I speak, it hurts more. So it doesn't really work.
Round it up so I can get a skills plot too.
Aramis will hopefully poke him in the ribs and go,
Ah,
"Is this where it hurts?"
you're a fucker, you know that.
Yes, I believe that was my nickname when we were kids.
Fucker.
Let's see. How do you get rid of this injury? You need the spell, right?
The spell or a medkit.
A medkit.
Healer's kit.
Healer's kit.
Okay. All right. You get your short rest. It is quiet outside. Green rain is falling from the sky. Just outside the witch's hair, you see the massive monster clot. It has started to dissolve. What was once like almost like a structure made out of hundreds of corpses has started to fall apart and almost build a pool of bodies that are being separated from each other. What do you do?
Wait, can you repeat that? I sneezed just as you was describing it and heard nothing.
All right, so the massive zombie clot that you fought before is starting to dissolve. The hundreds of bodies that has been almost glued together are now sliding apart from each other, leaving a grayish, red-looking pool underneath them. What do you do?
Me, I'd try and avoid it and head to the tower. We've got a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. The Whitmore girl is going to guide your way there. She is very, very like attentive to her surroundings. You see that she looks at every corner. She looks in every building, especially the roofs, seeing how the cats jumped off from there last time. And after about 10 minutes, she points at a complex of buildings that are blue in color. With one of them, on the third floor, there is a red towel hanging from one of the windows. She points at that one building and she says, "That's where Marcus lives. He's my friend in school. Nothing else, I swear."
Hey,
Thank you, kid.
Say that again?
He said, Aramis just shrugs and goes, "Good for you, kid. Hopefully he's not dead."
He's not. He's not, right?
We'll find out. But he shouldn't be. They barricaded themselves in. They've hung something out the window.
Yeah, there's a high chance
You're
he's
right.
probably dead.
He lives with his father, Oscar.
Oscar
Right.
and Marcus, was it?
Marcus, yes, and Oscar.
Oscar and Marcus.
Hey, with a kid.
It's Whitmore, actually.
I'm gonna call you Witty. Easier.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Every
But
word
cold cousin.
I say hurts. I'm going to keep it short.
Yeah, she agrees with that. All right.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and say, now, if you need this, you know how a knife works, I hope.
Yes, I do.
Good. And hands it to her. I'm gonna need that back, but for now, just in case.
Yeah, she grabs it, looks at, like she studies it quite closely. Then she looks at you. Aren't you a noble?
No.
Well,
Huh. Oh, yeah. All right. Makes sense then.
I am.
That is.
He was
that
on
is
the
a
bad
nice
bloodline.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah.
How
Him-
far from this complex are we? Just curiosity.
About like 20 meters ish.
100 feet. Give or
Hmm.
more.
That's cool.
The Whitmore girl, she says, aren't your entire race bad blood though?
Hey.
Tabor's gonna look around and go. Not all of us are defined by our race.
Well, no, but never mind.
And yeah, Tabor's gonna try and do the normal trick of our window. See if he can see up through the window with the towel on it. See if there's
Yeah.
anything living up there.
Yeah. So to describe the let's call it the third floor. There's a window, and there looks to be an attic above this floor. There are no windows there, however. But as the owl stares in, you could see through it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can very clearly see a man sitting in a torn up white shirt. He has a couple of blue pants on him, and he seems to be carving with a knife, like making a wooden spear of some sort.
So I see the kid at all.
No, not from this. Not in this room, at least. You could estimate that perhaps this apartment has maybe 3 rooms, right?
Okay. Can using the owl, can I sort of? I'm guessing some of the other of the building might have. Is there cracks throughout the whole building that I could maybe see through? I want to basically do a quick skim of the floors
Mm-hmm.
to see if I can see anything moving in there.
Yeah. Roll a perception. Or yeah, roll perception.
Because I'm looking through the owl, I actually get advantage, I think. The owl has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight. So, because I'm through the owl, I would have
Alright.
advantage. Well, so 17.
Yeah. Yeah, you see no movements. Instead, you see a couple of zombies that has been impaled by what looks to be wooden spears, like improvised spears.
And are they pinned down as such from the
Yes.
spears? Like, cool.
Yeah.
So Tabor would have had his link with Whisper, mental link, and would have said all of this. And I'm guessing Whisper, as per, would have said it to the rest of the party.
Mhm.
And just said, looks like the route up there is clear, but he's aiming for a fight.
Why? Of course. I mean, most of the city's aiming for a fight.
And will point out that could not see the kid.
I will ask because I probably missed this last session. Is there a reason we've decided to stay in the city?
We've basically been told that it's impossible to leave. We've been
Oh, okay.
told that there are no boats, and that essentially it's closed off in some way or fashion, and you need
And
help from people.
Yeah, and the only offer of getting out of the city was the group, the bandits that we fought, is their clan as such of the bandits offering it, but just conning people for all their stuff.
Okay, gotcha. Just needed to make sure.
Yeah.
No, it's a fair question.
So
Um,
Tabors can suggest we go and try and get at least the guy who looks like he can handle himself, as he's already taken out 2 zombies with no weapons.
Yeah.
When you say that, Whitmore says, "He's a military dropout. He's a coward."
Nah, don't say that. You wouldn't say that if you've ever been in the military.
My mother's in the military, and I am going to follow her steps.
Well, good luck.
Your mother happened to wear red.
Oh, Red's the woman that the name I quoted was the woman in red.
Yeah.
As well.
Woman red
The
is at
Red Hall.
At least a dawn bringer.
Yeah.
Yep. And she did say that Eliza Dawnbringer is a friend to her mother.
But not her mother.
Well, he's been trained. That's what I'm trying to say.
Drop
But he's
out or
also
not, more bodies in the fight is always beneficial.
Yes, loads of bodies to throw in the way will aid us all.
All right. So what do you do?
If no one else is going to, then Tabor stupidly will lead the way into the building.
Yeah.
Try and find a
Well,
door. And
Aramis is definitely not leading the way in, so.
Yeah.
I would, but he's
In fact, he'll tell Kronk to be in front of him.
Yeah. Right, tough.
Yeah. Big men first.
Watch out for those allegories.
So, as you walk up to the apartment, it is a stone staircase leading up to the first floor. There's a wooden door in front of you. There's almost as if Kronk had punched a hole in it, though, because there's quite a circular hole in the door. It is almost right by the key, like the what do you call it? The handle, the door handle. It is almost right by that. And yeah, it is a blue complex. The windows on the lower floors has been boarded up completely from the inside.
I didn't do it. It was like this when I found it.
Does the hole, like the punch, does it look like something that the clock would have done?
The clock?
The clock. The zombie clock that we just
Oh,
fought.
no. This, like the clock would probably have smashed the entire door in.
Okay.
This is perhaps like I said, if Kronk would have punched a hole in the door.
Okay. Well, Tabor will try and open the door.
Yeah. It's unlocked. You open it, and you are invited to a foul-smelling darkness. Around you are torches, several of them, all of them having burnt out. There also seems to have been a fire at some time in this lower floor apartment building. One of the rooms are completely black, and there are ash piles scattered around. Somehow the fire haven't seemed to be it hasn't spread outside of that room as far as you can tell, though.
Yeah, I mean, before I fully enter, I just want to do one more fly about up in the air with the owl.
Yeah.
Just looking for anything moving outside of this complex that could be listening for us or hearing.
Roll me a perception check.
20.
That's really good. You do not find anything outside the apartment. However, when you scour this building, you see that the man has definitely heard you. He has risen up from the chair. He holds the spear in both hands and has placed his ear on the door that leads to the staircase.
So
Dixon,
Tabor,
yeah.
seeing that it's all clear other than him, will come back into his own body as such and just say, Oscar, we're here to bring you back to the safe house.
But first,
Hello?
you get to reply. Crunk?
Hello?
But then after a while, you get a. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm just
I
gonna
just told
say,
you.
I'm gonna say, Eliza Dawnbringer sent us to to rescue survivors.
Oh,
We're here to
that
save-
whore! She sent you here to kill me, hasn't she? Oh, I will fight to the bitter end. That whore will not catch me.
Why would
Everyone in this city's fucking stupid.
Yeah, Tabor's gonna look and go, yeah, pretty much. He's gonna go, Oscar, you don't want to fight us. I've already seen you have no weapons. We are very strong and outnumber you severely.
did he have a spear?
Yeah, but it's a stick. It's a sharpened stick. It's not an actual spear. It's a sharpened stick. It's an improvised spear, is what was described. That's an improvised weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I could have already attacked you if that was what I was here for. I have control. We're not here to hurt you. We need the numbers at the safe haven. I think it was called, wasn't it? The safe haven.
Hmm.
We need numbers of able-bodied people at the safe haven.
I'm only fending for myself.
Where?
Come up!
Hey,
Come up and show yourself.
Hey, guy, I'm coming
where's
in.
Marcus?
You get no reply.
Aramis will follow behind his cousin.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, I'm heading up the stairs as well.
We walk up.
Right.
So when you get to the floor where he is, the third floor, you see the man having lit a metallic lantern. The door stands very faintly open, and like a scared cat, he with one of his hand he has grappled he has the door handle in his hand, and his eye is almost poking out from the inside of the room as he stares you up and down.
Why do you think we're gonna kill you?
That's why you're here. I left the military and you're here to deal with me. Right.
Nah, that's not how that works.
Now's your chance to come back and actually do something good. Now, where's your kid? We've been told that you and your kid were here, and we were here to save both.
He's not here.
Yeah, that's not actually the question we asked.
So so what's happened to your son?
He's in school.
Well,
You're a fucking idiot.
I don't think school exists anymore.
Tabor's going to basically say, right, this is going to go down in two ways. You're either going to come peacefully or you're going to come regardless, because we have been commanded that we can't fail to bring you and your son back alive, but we don't have to do it with you conscious.
Drop your weapons, and I'll let you in.
I don't have a weapon, and neither does Whisper.
Well, actually, yeah, we'll actually unhook the longsword and just place it next to the wall. Be like, yeah, fine.
What about the rest of you? Do you have any weaponry on you? The girl! She has a dagger! Wait.
Leave the girl out of this.
I know her.
We just saved her from a tree. And she guided us to where this building.
Whitmore Girl says quietly to all of you, making sure that he cannot hear her. She says, "He's gone absolutely mad. We can't risk this."
He can go out of being mad as well. Losing your mind, you can find it again. I've seen it. So,
yeah, Tabor, I'm assuming Whisper and at least Oracle are going to start walking up the stairs unarmed.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he basically just walks up like completely casually, being like, yeah, fine, whatever.
All right. He
Yeah,
punts the door open. The light now breaching out into the hallway. He shakes and he looks quite malnourished. Is that all of you? Or is there one outside my window? Huh? I know of your trickery.
I'll offer him some food and just go, look, calm down. If he was here to kill you, you'd have already been dead.
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Even with advantage, it's not great.
Woo!
Ooh, 17 is pretty alright.
Better than 0.
Yeah. So, the man looks at the food. Is it poise? And then he just grabs it. Almost like a rattlesnake that strikes its victim, and he starts to munch on it. I'm sorry if I've offended all of you. I can see that perhaps some of your noblemen. And he looks over at you, Aramis, being so finely dressed.
Why, yes, I happen to be. From far, you see, of course. My kind is not normal around here, but thank you for your acknowledgement. And he just kind of grins to himself. Just go, yes. Even when everything goes to shit, still get acknowledgement.
Come in. Did something follow you?
Nothing's followed us. We've made sure of that. But he's going to ask again, where is your son and what has happened to him?
He left some time ago. He left for school, yes.
After being welcomed in, Tabor will find somewhere to sit.
Yeah, the entire room, which was once perhaps well furnished, has been essentially just reduced to nothing but one chair. There's another chair that has been dismantled. There's only a couple of parts left from it, and there is half a table standing. He tells you that the chair is, and that all of the furniture has been essentially been made into planks to fortify the building.
Are all the doors in the apartment open, like for the other room?
Wait, say it again?
You said that it was basically like, you said there was like 3 rooms in this apartment from what I could see outside.
Yep.
Are the doors on the inside of the internal of this apartment open, or are they closed?
They are closed.
So Oracle will walk up to him, as non-threateningly as possibly can, and be like, lean in. Just between you and me, do you have any drugs? Like my
drugs?
Yeah, my ribs hurt like fucking. I need something. If you have,
I don't have any drugs. What do you?
Booze? Do you have booze?
I do, but it's only for me. I could sell it to you though.
Sure. What do you want?
A single gold piece.
Single gold piece? How much?
A bottle of wine.
Fine. Gets out a gold piece. Do you want me to hold that while you get the wine?
No.
Okay. This spear, like, do you want me to hold that?
So, almost like someone who's fending off jaguars in the jungle, he takes a couple of steps back with his spear, like, at attention at all of you. Stay here. I'm gonna go get the wine. All right, do not move. Head off you.
Moving hurts. I prefer not to.
This, for a moment, looks like he might move just to incense the situation, but he decides against it and just leans back as he notices his cousin's still a bit rough.
So,
why not just knock this guy out? He's another idiot.
No, we don't need to do that. We need him. If he can stab zombies, we need him in the fight to get back to the safe haven.
So once he's left the room, like, looking around the room, do I see anything out of order? Anything that would stand out?
Unfortunately, not in this room.
No.
No, there's nothing, unfortunately. This room is completely barren.
Can I ask, the room he went to go and get the wine from,
Mhm.
did he leave the door open?
No, he made sure to close it behind him, and yeah, he made sure to close it behind him. To describe perhaps the doors here. So you came from the western side. That's the door that leads to the staircases. He went into the far back room where it seemed to be like there seemed to be furniture in there. You even saw a bed, and there is another room on the eastern side that is closed essentially.
On the opposite side from where he went in.
Yes.
Yeah. Gus, maybe, check.
Yeah. Aramis
Support-
will nod and stealthily go and check it.
Sabor's
Yep.
going to remind
Roll
everyone
stealth.
quietly as possible as well. Just we only get paid if they both come back, or we at least have an answer from both.
Yeah, roll stealth.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yay! Reverse.
19. All right. So you very stealthily get around the room. The floorboards creak with each step. However, with a nice roll, it's not as loud as it could have been. You open the wooden door. It creaks as well, and you're welcome to what looks to be a children's room. It is very finely furnished. There are wooden toys scattered about, depicting soldiers from the city of Strelheim and other cute, fuzzy plushies. The bed is, how do you say it? Made? Like it's been made, right?
Yep.
And there does not seem to be dust anywhere in this room.
There's nothing else in the room of note if I search it.
You can roll an investigation check.
Yeah.
All right. So, what I will tell you with that roll is it looks to be like someone has recently been here and recently, like, how should I put this? Someone's definitely been here. Yeah, someone has tidied it up very recently. You also see an open book on the bedside, the side table of the bed. There is a book, a story, and it is opened. And right next to it is a lantern, an oil lantern, much like the one he held before. This one is old, however.
I'll scan the open page of the book, so I won't go through the whole book. I'll just read the page it is on, because time sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems to be a story about the upbringing of some sort of some sort of a rabbit creature inside of a forest, and there seems to be a villain of a witch that is seemingly out for them. It's a standard.
Once upon a time, there
children's
were three
story.
little bunnies. 4 little bunnies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they
I'll leave the book behind because it doesn't seem that important, other than to indicate there is a kid here. And I'll come back and I'll lean over to my cousin and just mutter to him, "Well, the room's been in use, and there's definitely been a kid reading in it, or being read to."
How do you know this kid been reading there?
Kid's book.
Ah.
Flipped open to a page. Yeah.
From the door, the man comes back. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Well, last night I did a poo, and I tell you the size of this poo. I gotta tell you, sitting on this. Oh, yeah, yes. Noble people poo too. Listen, it's an apocalypse.
Everybody poofs.
Everyone suffers, even someone as refined as me.
Here's the wine. He goes over to you, and he hands you a bottle of wine, red wine. It is half drunk, however.
No.
What kind of vintage of wine are we talking
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
Very basic,
Yeah.
very cheap wine.
Yeah. He, we'll
Aramis
just,
gives one sniff of it and then just slides it over to his cousin.
yeah. Basically, yes, we'll go like, smells it. Like, thinking about himself about like the greasy apartment he was in yesterday and the stuff there. Like, this doesn't smell bad. I hope.
No, I mean it smells like bad wine.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Just
cheap
low
wine.
quality wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he basically just starts showing it, and then thank you.
The man, as you start to drink it, he says, I cannot leave this apartment. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stay here.
We don't get paid if you don't come back, and we have gone through quite a deal to come and get you. So you are coming back. And
Tell them you found me dead then.
if you lied to us about your child as well, then now's the time to come clean, because we're going back to the safe haven.
My child left 2 days ago to go to school, alright?
Can I do an insight on it finally? I'm now at the point of I really want to actually see
Sure.
if this guy's lying. Sabor's not very. He's actually not that bad at insight. Wouldn't have been with advantage though, otherwise that'd have been lovely.
You unfortunately you cannot really read him.
So, yeah. You went to school 2 days ago, and you justified with him being dead. Is that what you mean?
He's not dead. He's gonna come home any minute now. I'm sure.
Sabor's gonna point out that we was unconscious for 3 days, and that's when the meteor hit. So
3 days? A meteor? What are you talking about? I mean, it's been strange. I've been attacked by the military a couple of times.
what the people downstairs?
Yes.
They're zombies. They're not the military.
Zombies. There are no zombies. Listen. I'll tell you what is up. You're going to leave my apartment now. I have offered you everything I can. I'm not going to offer you a place to stay. I'm not going to offer you any food. I am simply going to remain here, and you can tell that bitch that I'm dead. All right? Me being there is not gonna do any good.
Can I just cut you off there? Ain't Tobor can't sleep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you can't sleep. As you like, is it vocal?
Possibly,
I
but I'd have
think
just
it
been.
is.
He doesn't understand the words. It'd just be a pissed off. Yes, it is
Yeah.
vocal.
Yeah. So as you utter a couple of magical words, he stands up. No, and then he falls asleep, like just falls face down on the ground. Almost falls on his spear, impaling himself. However, almost. He is now fast asleep, drool running out from his mouth, covering the floorboards underneath his head.
Take that spear.
Yeah. Tabor's gonna go round the apartment and look for said kid just to make sure.
All right. So, the other room that you haven't been in yet, where he went in, it looks to be a standard bedroom. It has been like there are definitely signs that there has been more furniture in this room. However, the bed and mostly like the wardrobe are still standing essentially. Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
That's very good. As you look in the ceiling, you see a couple of cracks, almost as if someone had painted it with a white color, and then perhaps cracked it somehow. It is formed as a square.
So Tabor is going to shout up, Marcus, you've got to come to the safe haven. Your dad is coming with us. This is your only chance to come peacefully now.
Roll a perception.
He's sleeping.
All right. You hear something being dragged above you. Very faintly, though. Very faintly.
And Tabor would just go, we've got, what was, I've forgotten as a player, what was the little girl's name that we rescued?
Whitmore.
Witty.
We've got Whitmore that says she's your friend here as well. We're getting you all back to the safe haven.
Marcus!
Come on.
Marcus, please come down. You get no response. You just hear this, as if someone is moving up there.
Shall I go and get him?
Gently.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a very gentle man.
Yeah.
I'll start going up.
There is no
Well,
up way to go.
The bit that I've seen, I'm gonna try and sort of either destroy it / move it. Just try and remove it. I'm assuming as the character, I'd see that square cut out and go, well, it looks like one of the traps that we'd used to use to cover like a fake link that we used to cover spikes on or something. So it's like that's how he's seeing it. So he's trying to move it.
Yeah. As you move it, you see, like, you can actually even reach it. It is a, like, almost like a plywood slab of wood that is very easily removable. And when you remove it, a small portion of like a ladder is being pushed down that you can easily reach and grab hold of and pull down.
No.
Yeah, I'll move out the way so Grunt can go and get the boy.
While he's doing it, I'm just gonna ask the girl. So, Witty, this kid, is he the violent type?
No, he's
good. You're shaking.
Hey, kitty.
Yeah, you get nothing. But all of you can now definitely hear movement coming from up there.
If he's a zombie, I'm not going to be pleased. I'll climb up.
All right. You climb up to the attic. The smell of rotted flesh hits you like a slap.
Oh, fuck me.
And in the corner, you see a skinny kid chained to the wall, missing one eyeball, and it grunts as it looks at you, standing up, attempting to move towards you.
Kid's a zombie.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Do you think they'll accept his head?
Let's see. How long does sleep last? It's a minute, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Because
just let me creature 1 minute. Sorry, yeah. 1 minute.
So you hear from where you put him to sleep. You hear him. No! Don't touch him! Don't touch my kid! And he comes running up to you. Now, not a spear in hand, but he pushes all of you aside as he breaks through to reach you, Crunk. Do not touch him!
What, the dead zombie?
He's my kid!
He's a zombie.
He was turned into one, yes, but there's gotta be medicine to revert this.
Well, if you know medicine to bring people back from the dead, you'll make a lot of money.
Tabor's gonna look at Grunk and go, it's not medicine, it's magic.
He's not dead, he's sick.
He's fucking dead, mate. If that's your kid, go and stand next to him.
He's sick.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm near him, he's gonna spread it to me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, by biting you.
So why don't we just leave the undead kid here? And this is ignoring that the bloke's even conscious again.
Yeah.
To the party. It's just going to be, so we leave the zombie kid here. No need to hurt it. He's chained up. We take him. We go back to the safe haven. We get paid. Let them decide what they want to do with him after that.
Right. Go on then. I pick him up.
No! I will not leave this apartment! And he is... roll on athletics.
Am I bigger than him? I'm not at the moment, am I? We're both
No, you're
medium.
not.
No.
I will activate my rune though, because I can. Oh, for the love of Christ!
Alright. So unfortunately, like, you attempt to grapple him. However, he just pushes you aside and points a finger at you and says, I'm not gonna warn you one more time! I've been in the military, you know!
Yeah, so
Yeah,
was
tell
I.
Christ.
It don't matter. I'm not leaving this. And you're not touching my kid!
That's the idea. We're not going to touch your kid, but you're coming to the safe haven.
No. I'm staying here. I need to protect him.
From what? What is gonna attack your kid?
If I die out there, he'll be forgotten. And
Not
he'll
by
die
us.
for real.
We won't forget him.
You're not gonna last out there.
Stronger than you.
Look here, guy. If you die in here, he'll be forgotten. You have a bigger chance of getting things done out there. I'm not saying that there's a cure for this, but if there is, it's not in this house.
Roll a persuasion.
That's 21.
That's a very good one. I'll follow you. But once I'm done there, once I've done whatever they want me to do, I'm coming back here.
Right, whatever.
And
As long as you go there.
I'm either bringing my kid with me, or I'm gonna be staying here after I've done what I need to do.
That's fine. We've only just got to bring you back. We're here on a rescue mission. You can say what to them, whatever you want. Don't have to tell them that there's a zombie kid. But you need to come back and say that your kid is not with you when we came to find you. And we get paid and walk away.
We're going to... Frankly, I think we're going to tell him the truth. The kid is dead. If you accept that or not, that's up to you.
It's just a condition. It can be reverted.
The boar's going to look at him straight in the eyes and go, condition to you is a threat to everyone else. He's better off dead. Right.
He is dead.
Even be. Scales
Whatever.
is no bigger threat than the things roaming the streets right now. We don't need to
Not
kill.
trained up.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Tabor has not once said about killing the kid or even hurting the zombie kid. What Tabor meant in his lizard-like way that isn't proper is leave him dead to everyone else. Sort of thing. We're not going to hurt him. We're going to take this guy to the town. He's going to tell him whatever he wants to tell him. And we're going to get paid. Done. And he's going to get his armor back. Because he's not great at fighting without that. Chuckling to himself.
All right. Go on then. Lead the way.
Off we go.
All right.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
But like I said, don't bring her.
So, as you make your way out, unfortunately, no one else you have really good passive perception. So you're gonna run straight into them. You open the door, and on the outside, on the other side of the door, down by the staircase, stands a couple of men, each of them clad in studded leather. One of them, he looks up at you, and he says, "Ah, so you found him. Good. Bring him to me." He
Wait.
looks at you. Oracle.
Wait, who are you two? We don't recognize these, right?
No. However, they have white tattoos on them.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
So we do recognize them.
Oh, so you do recognize them. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and why would I do that?
He's ours.
No, he's not.
Maria just subplot white tattoos with a bandit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Frank-
I was like, white tattoos. I was like,
yeah. Frankly, he is not really anyone's. Unless you're saying the slavery is real, of course.
Even Tabor's gonna shake his head at the slavery mark.
Oh, fuck off.
You look. This little piece of shit has been running away from us for the past month. It is a fucking incredible fact that he's even still alive, knowing his way of dealing with things. He owes us a great debt. I'm not gonna ask you one more time. You look at them. There's probably 8 of them.
Eight.
As far as 8 of them. You don't want to fuck with me. All right. My name is Two-Will Rider. I'm one of the leaders. You probably heard of me, if you've been in the city.
So,
No.
so what? We are currently standing in the door, right? Leaving
Yes.
the building. Was there any? Describe the building in relation to the street. Was there buildings on either side of it?
Yes. So imagine that there are complexes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quite small complexes.
Mm-hmm.
And they go on for about like 300 to 500 meters, like on each side, right? This very building that you're currently standing in, all of the windows are boarded up. On the lower floor, on the second floor, some of them are boarded up, and the third floor, none of them are boarded up.
On the like on the opposite of the street side.
Yeah.
Are the windows facing out that way, or
Let's see. It's
on the back on the back of that building?
of your building, yeah.
Yeah. Are the windows facing out that way?
No, they aren't. There's another complex behind the current one.
Yeah, and we didn't see any doors leading that way.
No.
No. Okay. So there's no easy way out. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Turns to others. Give me my friends here just have a second. It's just gonna try to push everybody back into the door.
oh no. There's gonna be no seconds here. I'm just gonna tell you the way it is. I've never seen your face before. I've seen none of your faces, and I know pretty much everyone that's important in this city.
Can I punch him yet?
rude. I think
You wouldn't even
importance
get
is on the
close to me.
perspective.
We didn't get.
What?
We didn't get.
What does
that
he owe
guy's
you?
name.
Wait. Ludwig,
Sorry.
what did you ask?
No. First, do him.
Curtis, what did you ask?
Oh, I just said, what does he owe you?
Let's just say we have been able to pull him out of situations that he had never would have been able to pull himself out of. And now he's been failing to pay us that debt. We're simply here to collect it. We don't want him dead, if that's what you think.
And that debt is, I asked you what he owed you.
400 gold. So unless you can scrape that up from him.
Well,
ours.
you're not getting it from him because he's got nothing.
Exactly. We know he has nothing. So
What's
now
this
he's
then?
gonna be working for us.
We didn't get that guy's name. You know, the guy we met at the square back yesterday, right?
No.
Yeah, so it was his
No,
fellow.
I just hit him till he fell over.
Did you?
Shut up.
Yeah, and his friends, of course. Okay. He knows that part of reasoning ain't gonna work now. Yeah, this is this guy.
Oh,
yeah, he
looks
does
cool.
look a little bit badass.
Okay. So, counter proposal. I give you 50 gold right here, and you just let us mosey your way out of here.
We have no
Or-
issue with you.
Oh, with him as well.
Oh, no, he's not leaving.
I have not come to the second part. Or,
All right.
do you know what happens if loud noises are made in the city?
Yeah.
What are
Do you
you
know what
getting at?
happens?
We are pretty loud people. I mean, Crunk here. I think you
Yeah.
can do a quite
What?
good roar. Also, with windows, and I mean, if I poke here, I'm probably gonna scream. So, like, it's better for everyone, you included, if we don't make too much of a hassle of this, and if we need to pay more than we have, yeah, things are probably not going to be quiet.
We can handle ourselves.
Can you? Can
Roll
you
an
handle
intimidation.
I assist. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, 18 is pretty good. However, it is not good enough. Look, all of you look like smart people.
What about his boys? He might not
What
be.
about?
Yeah.
But what about the guys with him?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you get a mixed reaction from them. Some of them look at Tool and it's like, what is he going to say essentially, right? But Ryder continues and says, "Look, you're all smart here. The man you're currently protecting has done some awful things. Some awful things, which is the reason why he contacted us to begin with.
Well, that's yeah, but he's
But
also
wait.
gonna get us paid.
I'll make an offer for you.
Well, that's
Give us
interesting.
Give us that man, and we'll offer you a way out of this pathetic city."
What, you mean the scam?
Artemis's
that we've been
eyebrows
stealing?
raise.
And Tavor's just going to answer what? That same scam that you've been getting everyone's gold with.
Yeah.
I thought,
Scam.
yeah, he's going to chuckle and go, "You just called us intelligent. I think we're going to fall for that crap."
I don't know who's told you that we are scamming people. We aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, if you have a way out, why haven't you left already?
We have made a lot of gold on people here. Let's just say that's the reason. We know the way around the streets, both on the upside and the underside of the city. We have helped many people, of course. Many of them pay a good penny. Of course, you would have to pay as well, but I'm
Yeah.
simply giving you an opportunity to perhaps explore other ways to get out of here.
Yeah, look, we've already spoken to one who has been dealt with this, like, deal. Yeah, he was an asshole, but I wouldn't think of him a liar when it comes to that. He's not the type to stay here. Catch my drift.
Who was he?
What's that to you?
Just so I can see if I can call him bluff. As I said, I know all of the important people in the city.
But you don't know us.
I don't.
Clearly. The most important. Well, then you don't know either. That we've been stalling. Looks at the watch he doesn't have. And in a few minutes, Lysa
Our friends
Dawn
will be here.
Guard, yeah, with a large force of soldiers, will arrive here. Probably, but they had to make this other, like, detour to a temple or something. Then they were coming here. We were just faster than them, of course. So,
Just a scout team.
yeah.
Well, Okay, so roll a deception with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Well, that's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna roll it for him. Um, where is he?
Oh yeah, because if you're never under, everything counts as a 10.
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
it is.
Persuasion or deception, everything is minimum 10.
10.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. With things like this.
Okay.
A laugh is not.
Well, he rolled a 15. Look. Okay, so I. His
Sorry.
wood is burning.
I was going to say, is this really good roleplay, or is this you actually dying?
Oh, I'm dying. My throat is burning up.
Yeah, that's the first effect.
What have you done to me?
You're turning into a zombie, dear sir.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright.
That's the first effect of speaking to a tiefling.
Alright.
Yeah, should we take
Actually,
a break?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's finish up this encounter. So, I'm calling you bluff.
Good. Then you just let us enter the building, and in 5 minutes, if they haven't arrived, we can knock on it again and tell us how big of a liar I am.
And how much trouble we're in.
I'll tell you this. I commended you for being smart. Now do not think the opposite of me. I'm going to give you one last chance, where you can look at your hand. You can either give him to us, and we'll walk away with him. I've told you we're not gonna kill him. We're not that.
How well armed and how much do these people really look like they'd be hard to handle?
They look quite tough. Especially the rider. He looks like someone who's been through a lot in his life and look to be quite capable. His posse behind him, they look to be quite decent as well.
On a level of just what they looked like, the posse, do they look more like the posse that we killed easily, or more like the little captains, like the leaders as such?
Just looking at how they're dressed, you could probably tell that they are the tougher one.
Yeah, wait. Tabor's gonna sort of look to the group and go, as much as a paycheck is really needed right now, I think our only course of survival is to hand him over.
I would hate it. But I'm not really, well, respect.
I can see that. I'll make the deal a bit softer on you. I like the way you've been dealing with this situation. I like the bravery. We have a camp west from here. If you come there, we can have my personal medic look at you. She'll patch you up. And perhaps we could discuss a common interest of getting you outside of these walls. Because believe me, the town's guard are not gonna let you leave.
Roll an insight.
Sure.
I'm glad you did. Yours is probably better than mine.
I don't even know if mine's any good. It's actually not too bad.
He looks to be very confident.
Yeah. Look. I'll be real with you. I could go with you. I'm fine with it. These folk are probably going back to base.
It's fine with me.
Where? Tabor's going to ask, where is your camp? You said west of here. Where?
Oh yeah, we're up here somewhere, right?
I have no idea
See.
written on the map.
Up
where we
here
are.
somewhere, if I don't remember wrongly.
Let me see. Where are you? Where are you?
We're here, but I think you said it was somewhere up this area.
Yeah, you're basically here.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're saying west.
I meant
toward-
I meant the northeast, actually. I am going to map it out for you.
Retcon.
Never
Yeah,
easy.
like actually looking at the map it becomes an entirely different thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it rider outpost. It is right there. It is in a. It is at a tavern called the Greasy Foot.
What is it with feet? Bars called the feet.
Yeah, I think that's some kind of fetish in this town.
Perhaps. It is in the basement. It is quite a large one. You will not be able to miss it. Now, do bear in mind when I tell you this. If you think for 1 second that the guards people, the government are gonna let you leave the city, you have another thing coming right at you. You're not leaving this city through them. I can guarantee that.
Sure. Well, we'll see about.
We will consider perhaps joining your camp. I think it's something that we all need to sleep on.
Frankly, I'm fine with going with them. Also, to make sure that they don't rough up.
Oh, we will rough him up.
Don't do that.
He'll tell us everything he knows. And then he'll work for us. He has a lot.
Look. He won't do you much good, even now. And if you rough him up, he won't be good at all.
He's mental.
We'll see.
Yeah, look. I can come with him. Like, I've already convinced him to come with us. So like, as long as I'm with, things are probably better. So I can come with you, and you others get way back to camp.
Whoa, there's no way I'm going
look,
without you, cousin.
I'm
If
fine.
you're going, I'm going.
Whitmore is pulling at your pants, Oracle, and she says, "You cannot be bargaining with these thieves."
Look, they're not the worst people I've dealt with. They're not. I hope you aren't.
Bor's going to point out that we do need to get this one back home. And we've still got to pick up the other one that we left injured.
Don't steal underwear, right?
Say that again?
You don't steal underwear, right?
What, do you think we're some sort of gnomes or something? No.
No, exactly. You're not the worst I've dealt with.
Underwear goblins.
Yeah.
So the underpants gnomes has visited you as well, then?
Well, not me personally, but we were tasked with killing them and lost 5 people. So anyway, I think I can handle a few people in a fetish basement.
We'll see about that.
Look, I'm not gonna fight you if that's what you think. I'm not that.
I'm coming with you, cousin.
If you wanna, but
You're actually coming with us.
I'm coming.
And me.
I would probably suggest you get way back to camp, but
What about the girl, then?
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I don't think a little girl should end up there, right? It's not a fetish basement and not a place for a little girl.
Well, it's not a fetish basement. So get it out of your head.
It isn't.
It's
Tabor's going to point out that he made a deal to come back to the girl and rescue the one with the leg.
Also that one.
And this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we will wait for you here. Get to that safe haven that you speak of. Deliver the poor girl, and then come back. We'll give you an hour. That should be more than enough. That man, though, he stays here.
Oh, I can stay here as well. It hurts.
I can see
So you-
that.
I'm guessing. I mean, Tabor, as a player as well, this is out of character. Tabor does want to do the return journey to pick up the little girl and return them to the safe haven.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I'm guessing Whispers, as I'm Whispers' command, so Whisper would be with me. So
Yeah.
it's up to you to, if me and Whisper do that, trying to go sneakily and stealthily with the assistance of Whisper, and leave you three here with the guy. We return the girls and then return back, or how you want to do it. But Tabor as a character would return the girls.
Well, Aramis is not leaving his cousin.
I
Mostly
assume
because he'll be bored if his cousin dies.
Yeah.
Priorities.
you definitely should have been here last week then, because he nearly did.
Yeah. I almost incited it to happen as well.
So Mike, what would your character do? Would you stay with these two, or would you come with?
I'm supposed to be bodyguarding Mr. Aramis.
That's fine then. So yeah, I'd imagine that Tabor and Whisper then would try and go back to the
Supposed
same
to.
route that we know, pick up the girl on the way through, and try and be, and would avoid every fight using every ability that we do to avoid any encounter whatsoever.
You can roll me a stealth for the journey there. All right. The rider says as you walk away, it says, "Safe travels, my scaly friend. We will be waiting at your arrival here."
Be ready in case we get followed back.
He just nods. And let's see. Is there anything you guys want to say to Ryder? Like specifically? Ask him or anything?
No.
So,
All
got
right.
any pets?
It's funny that you say that. I have a monkey at home. A small one.
I mean, Aramis will want to know more about this camp and how much money they're making by staying here.
Let's just say that the fat people has already mostly left. There are a couple of more that we have in our mind, and we're actually going to task you to find them.
What kind of cut are we talking here?
Of course, we will pay you 10% of whatever he pays to get out of here.
10% for most of the work.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 25%.
We're not gonna budge on that one.
Alright, so while we're waiting, there's a table upstairs. Let's just play some cards.
Aramis's eyes light up at the idea of playing cards. Yes, yes! Game of cards is always fun.
So does Riders, actually. Oh.
Wait for me to fail the sleight of hand. Yes, of course. Gambling is a spice of life.
He nods at his men, and they all enter the building along with you.
We can't play like 10 people, huh? That's way too many.
Oh no, they will simply just stand guard.
Stand guard?
In case we murder you with cards?
I'm good, but I'm not that good.
I'm not gonna be taking any risks, and it's not you that I'm worried about. I'm worried about your friend. If he's gonna come back with that Dawnbringer woman.
Ah. Well, I already told you. She's already on the way.
Yeah, I bet she is. Now, A game of card, shall we?
Yes, yes, yes. Poker?
So, oh, sure.
I barely knew her.
Is there anything you guys would like to perhaps bet?
Oh wait, Aramis is gonna pull out the ring from his pocket.
Is it Aramis that has the ring?
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice ring. Where'd you get that
Kronk
from?
gave it to him.
Yeah.
He looks at Kronk and he goes, get double rings, more rings. Isn't that even better?
Crunkle see you take the ring out of your pocket and go, oh, that's a nice ring. Where'd you get that from?
Oh, if he doesn't even realize, Aramis go, it's just from my collection, of course.
All right, nice.
Clearly.
All right. You want to bet that ring? Which ring is it? Is it that one that
The
is...
ring we took from the dwarf.
Let's see. Mm,
Gold, I believe.
yeah, 150 gold. Yeah. That's quite a nice ring. Unfortunately,
indeed.
I'm not the one who dresses myself in jewelry. However,
I
do
am, but
believe-
you know, it's a bit cheap for me.
All right, well, I'll make this interesting. I'll offer you one person to leave the city. That's my offer. It's quite a good deal. We usually charge 250 gold for this.
How about instead
Huh?
you let this guy go?
For 150 gold ring, you're gonna have to be paying more. That 50 gold.
Yeah, sure. Pats his like money pouch. Yeah, sure. 50 gold, the ring.
All right.
For that man's
it's a deal.
life.
He looks knowingly at his cousin.
One of his guardsmen taps Ryder on the shoulder and whispers in his ear. Ryder just lifts up his hand and says, Owen, if me or my guardsmen notice you cheating, we will be displaying this apartment complex with your corpses.
Yes.
Have I made myself clear?
No, yes. Trust me, I've been in many establishments with many colourful ways to deal with cheaters. I, of course, being a nobleman, would never stoop so low. For money, I have plenty of such things.
All right. So,
I'm so glad Tabor's not there to call you on your bluff.
we are going to be rolling 3 sets of dice for this. One is going to be a pure intelligence check. One is going to be a sleight of hand check. And if you want, and the last one is going to be, let's see, let me bring up a sheet so I can see it. A perception check. Insight check.
Okay.
So Maria, you can start rolling those 3 checks, and you'll add up all of the numbers essentially.
So, intelligence
Yep.
check,
Oh, that's good.
Go.
sleight of hand check,
Oh,
Pretty good.
that's really good.
Inside. Do it.
insight check.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Beautiful.
If you want to attempt to cheat, you can roll a stealth. If you manage to roll the stealth, you may add another sleight of hand to your roll.
Oh, fuck.
Why
Oh,
did you do
you're actually going to attempt to cheat.
Why did you do that?
Give me the
I mean, after a 20
inspiration.
intelligence, you still try and cheat.
This
Alright.
royal
Was I not
flush.
already cheating with the sleight of hand? I thought I was
No.
already cheating.
No. Apparently
No.
not. Which I was gonna ask as well. Sleight of hand for just playing poker? Wouldn't that be like a charisma instead?
That is actually
mean-
really good. So, but this is.
Whoa,
I've
whoa, whoa.
already,
Someone give me their inspiration.
I don't have it.
Oh, has one.
Did I get inspiration for
Didn't we? We had a recap.
oh yeah, recap guy. Recap guy. Yeah, so you do have an inspiration, Kronk.
Go on then.
Can I have it?
No. Yeah. Go on.
Oh, better. I'll take that. course I still cheated! How could I? It's antithesis of the character if I don't cheat. Even if
Fair
I'm good at poker.
Okay.
That's fine.
Can I
You
can I
did.
can I give her advantage by being distracting?
No, it's too late.
I love how you had a straight and you cheated just to get the royal flush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
All
course.
right. Luby,
Yeah.
roll the same dice as she did.
So intelligence.
Intelligence, sleight of hand, and insight.
Yeah, I still like the fan. I don't understand that one. But
Whoa!
Hey!
It is simply I've already asked for them, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll with them.
there we go.
All right. So add up all of your numbers. Maria, you're probably gonna be noticed cheating.
No!
Deal with this.
55.
God.
Even with a 15, that's pretty high for this level.
Yeah, but these aren't our level.
They probably expect us to cheat.
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, but you said after the stealth I roll another sleight of hand? I thought
No?
that's what you said? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, you did. But I suppose if you don't get spotted, you roll the sleight of hand.
Do you try to see if he's cheating?
I.
No, I'm asking in general. The people who are there.
Yeah. Why not?
No.
Okay.
Was I meant to add my stealth to the total?
No, not the stealth. We'll
Just
get back
the-
to that.
Okay.
Krunk, roll me a perception check. Okay, so let me add up his numbers.
I actually got a dice roll in double figures. Did you say that?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
no,
one.
no. I got an 8. Sorry, no, I didn't get to double figures. Pretty good.
He actually rolled pretty bad. All right. So he had a. Let's see. Tell me all of your numbers. What is all of your totals?
55.
55!
5.
What is your total? Aramis.
55!
Yeah.
55 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will give a brief description of what's gonna happen. All of you look pretty confident. You all have pretty good hands. Maria or Aramis, you cheat. However, he notices you. You see
Advantage
very
considering
clearly-
my character pretty much probably has done this his whole life.
You notice he has definitely noticed you. He smirks, but he does nothing. Instead, when you put all of your cards on the table, he simply wins. He has a better hand than you.
Oh, he cheated.
58.
Aramis will look at him for a long, long moment.
And he stands up and he says, "Oh, what a shame.
Double or nothing.
Stop.
You're mad."
I am. And rich, of course.
So yeah, if we win, he goes free, and you help me with this, and if you win, you get 100 gold and 2 rings. Do you have another ring?
We have money. Equivalent to...
All right, it's a deal. It's a deal. And he sits down again, smirking.
We have money.
Now, if I catch, he puts his crossbow. It's a hand crossbow, a very fine hand crossbow. Now, I'm only going to say this once more. If I catch any one of you cheating, I will kill you. I'm not going to be as nice as I was the last time. And he looks at you, Aramis.
Can I... does minor illusion require...
Oh.
somatic?
Ladies, gentlemen, Vic.
Hello. Welcome.
Hey. That went
Sorry
well,
for the
then, yeah?
delay there.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. They're currently playing poker, betting a lot of gold, and they've already lost a ring worth 150 gold and 50 gold pieces. And they are going for double or nothing right now.
These guys are morons. You know that, right?
No. Sure. You wish you'd kill us. But does that mean... And I look up at the rest of the people. Does that mean that you'll kill him if he cheats?
Who are you pointing at?
Main guy, the pilot.
Two-wheel, yeah. Two-wheel, rider. I point at him and look at the other people around the room.
Yeah, they all laugh in unison.
I mean, fair should be fair, right?
Yeah, of course.
If he just raises his hand and he says, "Enough! They're right. If you catch me cheating, you will win. I'm an honest man. If I cheat and you catch me, you win."
Okay, sounds like a good deal.
And I'm gonna say the same. If I catch you cheating, you lose.
Okay.
Oh, I never cheat.
Nor I. Who needs to cheat when you have money to burn?
He looks at you, Aramis. Of course.
Yeah. Me cheat
Now.
never, of course.
All right, so Aramis, roll. Now let's change it. Let's have intelligence, a charisma check, and an insight.
I think it should be performance, actually, if you're playing poker. If you want to keep a poker face.
And I want to check if he's cheating.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Are you going to cheat?
Oracle will look at you during this game. Like, he probably pays more attention
Let
to
me
you
roll a
than
dice.
Oh.
On a 2, I'll cheat.
I will tell you that there's currently 8 men looking at you quite intensely.
I'm not gonna
my
cheat.
God.
Let's say for the dice.
All right. So add up your total. Ludwig, roll the dice.
So an intelligence.
I want to be watching him like a hawk.
Yeah, no. Probably way too gets a terrible die and way too like looks at Aramis throughout the entire thing. Like just don't fucking don't fucking.
So Oracle, you're sitting with a pair of 4s.
Yeah. Bella. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Hit me. Oh, completely the wrong game. Hit me.
Go fish.
So I'm going to roll the same for him. Okay. Insight is wisdom. And what was the last one? Charisma.
I'm not gonna lie, if Aramis cheated and got found out, he was just gonna jump out of a window and run.
9. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what he rolled.
Do we get to check if he cheated?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, of course. You can all roll perception if you want to see if he's cheating.
I'm looking at some. That's the 20 there. I'm looking at someone else is cheating right now.
Oh, that was a 20. It was rolling across the screen as a 20, and then right at the end it went, oh no, 2.
Oh no, wait! You can roll more than single digit.
All right, so
Mike's rolls have been no better this week, Andy, than they were last week.
No.
All right, so Oracle, you have a pair of 4s in your hand.
Yeah, I shot your battleship.
You have 3 queens in your hand. A very good hand. As you all lay the cards on the table, unfortunately, he has a full house of 3s and kings.
Did he cheat?
As far as you could tell, no.
Okay, Well, if it's undetectable at this point, I rolled fucking amazing, so...
Yeah, like, you couldn't see that he was cheating at all.
Aramis's eyes are now firmly locked on the window. But he closes his throat and he goes, I really hate losing.
He
And
stands up.
he frowns for a long moment. And then he's gonna put... By the way, what happened to the rapier? No one told me what happened to
You
it.
took
You
it.
got the rapier.
I got the rapier. I've not been using it this whole time. And I have no clue what the stats of it are. Was it just a +1?
We don't know. We never identified.
We don't know what any of his stuff was.
Fine, he'll put the fucking rapier on the table.
Oh yeah, it is a very fine rapier, and it belongs to the Thornberry.
And they,
Well,
This was a
did.
gift
When
to
you
my
put it on
court.
that, when you put that on the table, he looks at it, and then he looks at you. What have you done to him?
I've not done anything. He gave it to me as a gift.
Roll the
Can you... Deception.
Woo.
Ethan Thorndyke gave you his personally made rapier as a gift.
Yes. I gave him an even better weapon. And he decided to do an equal trade.
Hand over my winnings first.
Well, you don't know if you've won if we're going to do another round.
I've won it. But I just want to make sure that I have it. I've been seeing you eyeing that window over there.
I will just go and
I just
open
like the view.
my money bag and just
I've
go.
I've been stuck in a hovel.
You owe me 100 gold pieces and 2 beautiful rings.
Aramis will put down...
24.
Yeah, he'll put... I'm trying to think of how he's gonna do this. He's gonna open his pouch and he's like looking in it, like under the table. While he's looking at it, he's gonna just like start putting like trash in it to like weigh it up. So he's gonna he's just looking at it, going, "Ah, yes, let me get some more from my backpack." And he's just putting like, he's got like, I think he's got like thieves' tools and stuff. So he's just putting like random pittons and like shit, just weighing it up. So it seems kind of heavy, and then just like put it on the table, closed, of course.
Okay, roll a performance.
Can
you assist me?
I hope that my like stacking a stack of 50 gold coins is gonna be distracting enough to make it more.
We're both performing, to be fair.
Fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's gonna look at that bag and he's gonna grab it and open it. Are you taking me for a fool?
At this point, he's taking his rapier off the table.
Look, I'll apologize for my cuss.
Oh, sorry, I'm short-sighted. I swore they were gold pieces.
He clocks the crossbow on the table and he points it.
No, boss. This
And
is
he
what gold pieces look like. As they like, I put my bag of gold on the table, like completely like not actually going to give it to him, but like, oh, see, there you go. And he's gonna like assume that I'm giving it to him. I assume because Crunk told me he doesn't know what he's doing.
If you fuck with me one more time, I'm going to personally kill you along with my gods.
Hang on.
Why
If
would you
you
kill
put
your god?
my gold pieces with my cousin's gold pieces with Kronk's gold pieces...
I want what you owe me. The 2 rings.
No, we didn't have a second ring. I said I'd give you the equivalent of gold. I never said 2 rings. I said that I'd give you the equivalent of gold.
So that's another 100 gold then.
Yeah, between the 3 of us, I'm sure. That was the
I
amount.
got 67.
I got 40. Unless he's gonna count all of it, though, it'll take him a long time to count all of it.
He's
So
going
there's
to
just-
count all of it this time.
you don't need to count this one. It's already counted.
Yeah.
Aramis is looking at the window.
So
And then
you've
looking
given
at
me
his cousin,
50
and then
gold.
looking at the window again.
Yeah, give him 50 gold. Yeah.
50 gold and the ring. You give him the ring?
Yeah, the ring's on the table.
Oh yeah, okay, he takes it. And now another 100 gold. That's what you owe me.
My gold plus Kronk's gold is 100 gold.
Okay, so remove the gold from your sheets then. And then he sits down. He places the crossbow on the table again. Alright. That rapier, I would have probably 250 gold. That's what I'm going to offer.
Okay.
That is as much as one of your heads leaving the city walls. Alright.
Okay.
He sits down and yeah. He
This
doesn't
is in
give any-
exchange for our shit back. This is in exchange for stuff back.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, okay.
Crunk is going to move round behind him this time and watch his cards.
Alright, yeah. Okay. So, with the suggestion from Mike here, I actually agree. So let's roll a what was it? Insight, performance,
Oh,
and
thank Jesus, it's not intelligence. Fuck.
yeah, I think intelligence is the other one actually.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
The insight.
Insight, performance, and intelligence.
Oh
There
my
we
god, I'm
go.
doing the trash this time.
That's 50.
Oh, cool!
You're gonna have to
56.
save us. You're gonna have to save us, cause
Okay,
I'm not
going
even
to roll-
counting my GM. I'm not even gonna count it.
Is anyone of you cheating?
No.
Cheating is not gonna save this. If
Okay.
cheating, I'm assuming cheating. I just add it to my roll, right?
Yeah, if you're cheating, you're gonna have to roll a stealth, right? That is your way to hide the fact that you're cheating.
Yeah.
And if you
Surely that should be
succeed,
sleight of hand to hide that. Sorry, dude, but it should be. Sleight of hand is.
oh yeah,
to
yeah.
hide that.
Yes. I said yeah. And if you succeed with that, you may roll another intelligence check, right, and add that to the total.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Only if
save
you
me.
succeed.
Aramis is already just gonna fold his cards, probably.
All right, I'm gonna roll it for him now. So an insight. Fucking hell. Intelligence.
If he beats 56, I'm gonna call hard bullshit. Because that means he got above 50 3 times in a row.
All right.
Oh, Aramis is gonna check that he's cheating. If he's cheating.
All right.
Alright.
Roll perception.
Can I get advantage on that perception roll?
I was
Because
gonna say,
I'm
can I
looking
get...
straight at his cards?
Yes.
So Oracle basically just sits there with his cards in his hand, stares at him.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So let me add up what he had. It's not looking good. for
Somebody's
you.
finding religion finally.
Is it not looking good for us?
No.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
tell you
Wait a
right
minute.
now, Aramis is running for that window, folks, because he is not giving up
Okay.
that rapier.
All right. All right. So this is what it's going to. Aramis, you have nothing.
Yeah.
It is. It's just trash. However, Oracle and and Ryder, both of you made a total of 56.
Yeah, no when to hold.
So
So we have to do another round.
exactly,
Know when to walk away.
you basically
How do we do that?
exactly. You know, it doesn't work in poker.
It's
There's no
literally
draw.
impossible.
Yeah. So
Oh, we'll just do
Deal with
another
this.
round, right?
we both fold. We're all like, shit, fold.
to deal with this, Oracle and him is basically going to re-roll all their dice, right?
Oh no. You gotta know when to hold.
Oh no!
You guys are funny.
Know when to fold.
Let's
Know
go.
when to walk away.
Oh!
And know when to run.
Fucking hell.
Right, at this point, hang on a second. At this point, assumingly Aramis knows he's lost, right? So, while they're playing, can I make a sleight of hand check for him to move, like, because it's all in the middle, right? To, like, move a portion of it towards himself. Because he wants to basically grab it and fucking run for the window. I will mention that he did put the rapier back on his lap after all the threats of violence. So,
Let's see.
Can I do that?
You wanna do? Wait.
I want a
Right.
sleight of hand, like,
Yeah.
because they're dealing the cards, right? They're messing about with the cards. I want a
Mhm.
sleight of hand move a portion of the center winnings towards us, like our ship back towards, so that it's within grabbing range. When I need to run for the window.
The
Everyone's
only
gonna
winning
die.
wage that's currently on the table is the sword. So
No, the sword I put on my lap. We put. Did he? Oh, he took the. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, he took it. He made sure that it couldn't be stolen.
I
Wait,
just
wait,
have to
you
come
put
back and I'll just have to come back and kill him later for everything. I think that's the only solution to this. Okay, well, the rapier I did take back. I did say to him, like, he did take it back from the table because
Okay.
there was loads of threats of violence. Okay, can I just prepare? Can I roll something to prepare myself for the run to the window?
Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you. It's probably going to kill your character.
If I jump out the window?
The thing is, there's currently 8 men around you. All of them are gonna be attacking you.
If we jump out the window?
You're gonna have to make it to the window to begin with, and then
Yeah,
there's a
but if
fall.
I'm how high up is the building?
How high is, like, in feet? How high is the 3rd floor usually?
Well,
About
we're on a
15
third
foot a
floor. Are we
isn't
on the
it?
second floor?
No, it was the
No,
third
third.
floor.
Yeah, like 30 feet, I would
It's,
reckon.
it's normally about.
It'll
15
hurt if
per
you
floor.
jump out
yeah.
head first.
Per floor,
I
isn't
mean, I'll put it like this, GM, right? There might be all of those people in, but I can move really fucking fast out of the building.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. He's just telling you.
He's giving you fair warning.
Yeah, it's going to be initiative probably, and there is a bigger than 0 chance that you are not going to end up well.
Yeah.
You have a second rapier, to be fair, that I've been using this whole time anyway.
Yeah. I mean, alright. Wait. Alright. Fucking alright.
Wait,
Cool.
I put the wrong rapier! I'm gonna give him the wrong rapier! I'm gonna switch. While this is going, can I switch the scabbards of the rapier?
So we have a very fine rapier crafted to a nobleman, and then you have your standard military issue rapier. You think he's gonna fuck?
I'm gonna switch the scabbard though. The scabbard is like 90% of the fanciness.
How are you gonna remove the scabbard?
Under the table.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's on my lap. I have said that.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Well, the problem is that the entire rapier is very fine, right? That includes the hilt and the handle.
Yeah, the basket is very fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to be brain dead not to notice.
Yeah, sorry. Like, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna warn you.
Hang on.
I really hope.
I also
Toboris
have a
shows up
minor
with the
illusion.
cavalry.
I also have a minor illusion.
Did you see
But
the
if he
message in the
touches
chat?
it, then it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could have left the building by then. I could move really fast.
All right. Let's just. I'm just gonna continue.
Aw.
So.
How
I'm
did
gonna
you
roll
roll
for
so
him.
bad?
He might still actually lose. It's very improbable, though. Very improbable. So a wisdom for him, a charisma, and an intelligence.
On RNGesus.
I mean, how he's rolled above 50 every single time has just bamboozled me.
Yeah,
Because he couldn't fight him. He's probably about 10 levels higher than him.
I am
Probably
going to,
10 levels.
I will say, his modifiers aren't that good. I mean, they're good, but not that good. He's just rolled really good.
But look, we all know that Vic has somehow stolen all of Mike's die rolling capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Somehow.
hell yeah.
And this was him.
Everyone's coming back, so we could just kill them when they all come back.
What's your total? Wait,
12, 22? 22?
Yeah, 22.
22. All right. So you sit with 2 kings and 2 queens.
Do I?
Yeah.
Is that a 22?
Yeah. Since you did have really good cards, like you bested hit, like you rolled really high first, so you have good cards. Unfortunately, he has 4 aces in his hands. He just puts them down on the table and says, "I'm sorry, friends."
Do I get to re-roll the perception?
Did we notice any cheating?
Yes. Do we
No
notice
cheating. No cheating. I'll tell you, he rolled a total of 39.
I would have beaten that.
You could have cheated.
Now the rapier. Hand it over.
He's gonna look at his cousin for a long moment.
Yeah.
Like, he
Ernest,
wants his...
cousin. I don't know. I don't know if you're planning to do something stupid. Just don't.
Puts the rapier on the table. He is gonna he's gonna find this fucking camp and rob it blind. I'm telling you right now. Everyone should be fucking aware that Aramis is not gonna live until he gets all of this shit back. So...
He places the hand on the rapier, pulls it out from his scabbard. Beautiful sword.
Stab him right there, right between the eyes.
If I find the right buyer, I could probably get 500 gold for this one. Very good.
500 gold? Oh, that's only a peasant would be happy with that kind of winnings. I've got 100 swords like that back home.
You betted it against my 250 gold, lad.
Yeah, it's because I didn't care about the money. It's the thrill of the game.
Ah, a gambler. Very good. Now, let's go back to the poor ones who decided to deliver the girl. So, you break off from... Huh?
Both of them.
Whitmore.
We'd have stopped by for the injured one as well.
Okay, good. You did remember that. Good. So, Whisper and Tobor, you go through the streets. You do take the same route that you took to get here, so it is cleaned up. There's no hazards in your way.
Okay.
When you get to the wooden gate, a guard watches you. He turns his head and he says, "Open the gate!" The gate quietly slides open. And what do you do?
Enter with the children to start with.
Yep.
All right.
And ask them if Dawnbringer has returned yet from the church.
A man runs up to you, clad in silver armor. He takes off his large helmet and puts it under his arm. Unfortunately, she has not returned from the church. I do believe that this is Lady Whitmore, though, isn't it? He looks down at the child with a dagger in hand. She nods and gives him a salute. And who's this friend of yours, Whitmore? She explains the situation, that she fell off from the tree, and that you are essentially heroes. The man in silver armor congratulates you for your good deed, and tells you that your deeds will not go unforgotten. Unfortunately, Lady Whitmore is back from the church, though. So he tells you to either wait it out, or...
I ask, is she overdue?
It really depends. She did have information about there was going to be quite a large bunch of them. And who knows what those radical freaks do at the church.
Okay.
She'll be fine, though, I'm sure.
Tabor is going to turn to the child and say, may I have my friend's dagger back?
And she hands the dagger back to you.
And again, we'll thank her for the potion that brought him back to life the first time anyway. And then we'll turn back to the guard in silver armor and basically say, You said it won't go unforgotten. Well, there is a situation that might need your assistance.
All right. What is it?
And Tabor will go ahead and explain that, because I did get the name Ryder before I left as well, so we'll explain exactly what's going down at the tavern, the job that we was presented to go and get. So the Oscar that we were sent to rescue by Dawnbringer herself, we found him. His son, unfortunately, is no more. But he's now being held with my friend, like the rest of the party, at the Stinky Toe. Oh no, that's the new place, at the whatever place that we was at, the houses that we was at.
Mm-hmm.
And just go. We could use some more friends to help the situation. We're outnumbered and weak from fighting a zombie clot.
I point to,
Big thing that smashed stuff up.
I point to the beautiful scars I have across my face. Our last encounter gave me this. I used to be pretty.
I'm sure. I've heard of you, aren't you? A lord?
Yes. But I also moonlight on the side, because being a lord is so boring.
I see. Right. Look, I'll be real with you. I'm not gonna do anything until Dawnbringer's back.
You cannot spare any men to assist.
Fortunately, no. I have 10 men in this camp at this moment. I'm sorry. I simply can't. Especially if it's Ryder. It's not someone you want to go up against. You know.
Can you tell me anything about him so that we maybe can do so more effectively?
He's a cheating scumbag, criminal scum. For years we've chased him, but every single time we strike at his place, it's only proven to be a decoy or trap.
I relay this over my mental link with Oracle.
What's the length?
Yeah, what's the range of that?
It was when I rolled it. It was 4 miles.
Oh,
What's 4 miles in meters?
More than a kilometer. That's for sure.
That's about 6 and a bit kilometers.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you can reach him.
So meanwhile, during the poker game, he goes like, just like this. He just exclaims, huh.
I make sure I know he knows where I got that information from, so that it's trustworthy.
Wait, what did you say exactly?
I warn you that that guy's name is a known cheater, and he's been under investigation several times. They've never been able to catch him. Okay. But be wary, he's cheating you.
Yeah, so exactly, like looking at him.
And try not to lose all our money.
Oh yeah, I can respond to that.
You can.
I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could technically blag and say you know he's cheating.
I could, but first I'm gonna respond to Whisper. What is it, like 150 gold, 150 gold, a rapier, and a ring so far.
You left the two most irresponsible people behind.
Yeah, but
accounting will be done.
Yeah, but let's let their encounter with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to relay that across.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said to Tobor, doesn't look like we're going to find any help here.
Not necessarily true. Tabor's going to go to his shopkeep friend the Dragon
Okay.
Ball,
Yeah.
and ask him if he knows of any able-bodied people that can come and assist us, because the guards aren't helping, and he will speak the whole thing in Drip.
No sugarcoating.
Nope, no sugarcoating.
It is true what they say. The city swallows you whole. And it seems that you're about to be swallowed by it. The few friends I've had in this city are since long gone. 3 days ago. But still.
Would you rather go out on your feet or out on your back? Those are your choices. We're going to have to fight eventually anyway. This is safe for now, but it won't last forever.
I don't think Ryder would attack the camp.
If not him, someone else.
Nor do I think it's wise to attack him at this moment.
Perhaps attacking is the wrong strategy. What if you could aid in a distraction to move him away so that we can get our friends out? We don't have to fight, just distract.
Look at me. What do you think I can do?
It is quite an old dragonborn.
I don't know, but you
Just
are.
gonna look at him and go, "You're of dragon blood. What can't you do?"
Unfortunately, I'm not like most of my kin who believes that we are of a higher breed. I see myself as I see everyone else. Just another mortal going about this path, trying to leave a mark.
Roll a perception, Tobor.
So good at perception.
No, not perception. I'm sorry. Persuasion. I'm sorry. You can keep that roll if you want to.
Well, it'll become a -1 as opposed to 2. So it'd be a 14.
You may re-roll it if you want to, since I did ask for the wrong thing.
Let's try it. My dad's gonna. Yeah, it's not different.
But I'm not gonna go and have myself killed. It's Ryder. He's capable of doing incredible things.
Such as?
Oh, he knows everything about the city. You wouldn't want one of those with a dagger against your back.
I'm okay with that.
And I'm Robin blind. I swear to God.
I looked at Tobor. What else can we do?
Nothing. I mean, this has only been 1 day, hasn't we left
Yeah.
the camp, so armor's not built yet.
I tell you what, one of our friends is out there right now risking his honorable life for these people. Perhaps you could inspire your armorer to speed along the process?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like that dwarf.
Like is irrelevant. People are gonna die.
You're gonna have to take that with him. He's not gonna listen to me, least of everyone.
Okay, so Bor's gonna actually approach the little girl again, the named one,
Whitmore.
Whitmore, and say, "Is your mother around? Can she assist? You know what we're in. You know the trouble we've got."
I'll see what I can do. And she's going to run off, looking for that man in silver armor again. Do you wait for her here, or do you want to do something while?
And I think I'd probably wait unless Whisper's got any ideas.
I don't have anything. I haven't really used any supplies. And how much money Actually, could we get a healing potion here?
From the dragon guy.
Or did we buy him out last time?
No, he had 3. We bought 2.
I'll give this one for you for 40 gold.
All right. 40 gold it is.
He takes the gold from you and hands you a healing potion. As much as... Just don't do anything stupid out there.
I'm more worried
Entire
about my... I'm more worried about my 2 compatriots. They are the ones holding the stupid right now.
I see. I will say a couple of prayers to your friends.
Tabor's gonna chuckle and say, yeah, I think they're gonna need everything they can.
I send another message to Oracle saying, no help here. We'll be on our way back soon.
Yeah, you'll get a... Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, does the girl come back at all? Does it look like there's anything happening in Soldier Front?
Yeah. After about 10 minutes, she comes running back. He told me that Mother went out on a mission a couple of days ago. She hasn't come back. But she's a very honorable and noble woman. If you get to her, I'm sure that she will help you the best way she can. She was deployed in East Town. Apparently there's a small camp there.
I raise an eyebrow towards Tobor. Do you wish to do this?
Tabor's just gonna look at Whisper and go, we should at least try and get our friends. I don't think we go to East Town. We need to get them out before we wander off in this city alone.
I agree. Alright.
So, yeah, without any backup as such, I guess we're just gonna scuttle back again using the same path, taking all the sneakiness that we can, using bird's eye view from the owl and stuff. Get by.
Alright. So, Ryder, he stands up and he places his hand on the rapier and says, "Ah, what a fine piece." Then one of his men, who's standing by the window, says, "Ryder! His friends are coming back, and they're alone." Ryder smirks at the two of you and says, "Ah, it seems your friends were honest. You get to keep your lives. Very good. Now, I did promise you," and he looks at you, Oracle, "I would have my personal assistant look at your body there. I did promise you that. But you did bet that, which means that that's no longer my issue."
Did we bet it?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I didn't bet it. I just added it in. Really,
Oh,
he got it. Really, he got it. Really, he should have just grabbed it as a freebie. But now he's being a stingy bitch for some reason.
Because you bet against him.
I mean, he won.
Yeah.
So,
So
Three times.
so I added that in because I didn't want to force you to pay anything you didn't have.
But yeah, as Tabor walks in, he's just gonna go, so we're going back to this camp then. Just as if nothing has happened.
To whose camp? Their camp.
Yeah, as I'm walking in from the ground floor, like I'm ignoring the fact that, not even realizing the fact that you'd all moved upstairs. Just as I walk in that front door, because you're all up on the 3rd floor, right?
Look,
So
Yeah.
and I'll lean in and whisper, "You help me. I'm gonna give you a hold over that.
If you help me,
I'm gonna give you a hold over that man that he's not going to." that's gonna be absolute.
I'll already tell you how it's going to be. I feel for you, I do. Many years ago, I was in your shoes. Wounded and discarded.
Look, do you want?
I'm not. What? Have you seen my clothes? I'm not discarded from anything. I just
He's not
enjoyed a
gonna
very
wear
nice
clothes.
game.
Hmm.
But
Look,
because
don't insult me. Look, I have something that can make him pliable.
Wait, who are you talking about right now?
The
Marcus?
the insane man.
Oscar, I mean.
Yeah. I have something that can make him pliable.
And what is that?
I'll tell you. Promise to give me what you already promised me.
Roll a persuasion.
16.
oh my god.
Well, 16.
No, it's 16.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
count.
know, but I just think
Yeah.
that has saved your ass so many times.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have been nothing but good towards you.
And
I've opened many doors.
have
Now
I
wait.
done anything against that?
Of course not. But your friends have.
My cousin is an idiot.
What? I haven't. I haven't.
No,
done a
he just
single
says that
thing.
straight out. My cousin's an idiot. But he's my
Well-
cousin.
I've also been nothing but courteous, and have joined in this very enjoyable game of poker.
He points at one of his guardsmen and says, "That man is an idiot. Yet you don't see him causing a scene. How do you?"
I didn't cause a scene.
He looks at you, not sure what to say.
It was just
That
a bit
man,
fun.
he points at Oscar, belongs to me. I'm going to take him with me. If you're going to stand in my way, there's going to be an issue.
I can't stop you. I'm not going to stop you. But I still have information that you have need of.
You know what? What is this information? If you tell me, depending on how valuable it is to me, perhaps I will help you with your little issue over there.
What is that issue exactly out of character?
Broken ribs.
Broken ribs can only take an,
Oh,
an
okay,
action
yeah.
or a bonus action. Cannot
Yeah,
dash.
it's quite bad.
All attacks are disadvantaged. So, in the attic, he has his zombified son.
He looks over at Oscar. Oscar says, "No! He's my kid!
Yes.
He's
Look.
only sick! There's nothing wrong with him!"
Look, he hasn't accepted that he is already dead, as you clearly see. You only need to hold that kid over his head, and he'll do what you want.
How would he respond to this?
Oracle, in your head, you hear, "Well done."
Do you ever play anybody nice, Andy?
I try not to. It's not in my character.
What is your name, Tiefling?
Oracle.
Oracle. I like you. You have what it takes to get things done. And I respect that. Now, unfortunately, this information means nothing to me. Getting this man to dance is not an issue for me.
Well,
He looks at over one of his men and just snaps his fingers. The man clogs his, or
So then you
puts a
don't-
bolt in his crossbow and starts to walk over to the attic.
I'm telling you, if you kill that kid, he won't do it as you want him to.
That kid needs to die.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I will help you with your issue, though. Mostly out of respect.
Thank you.
So,
And the offer to go to your camp is still open?
of course. So, the man with the crossbow, with a big beard, he walks up into the attic. Oscar is on his knees, screaming and crying for you to stop it, saying that he will do anything. Ryder looks down at him and pushes him aside and says, "There's nothing you can give me. The only thing I want from you is you to follow my orders until your debt has been repaid." And then you hear as a bolt is fired. And then the man comes back with his crossbow emptied. There's no bolt in it. He just nods at Ryder, and Ryder nods back. All right, then. Shall we? And he looks at all of you.
Yep.
Well, we are gonna go on our way. Perhaps we'll see you at your camp.
I'm going there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the idea. We need to get him healed up before we can do anything.
oh, we have to go to the camp to get healed. Oh, never mind
Yeah.
then. I'll take it back. Rescinded.
Mm.
There's a glimmer in Aramis's eyes at the thought of going back to the camp. Hmm.
All right, everyone. Blind them. And they come up with rucksacks. Burlap sacks. And he says, "You don't think I'm simply just going to guide you to my personal lair?"
You told us where it
Human-
was, didn't you?
He lied. He fully lied.
So,
I know, I figured that out, but Aramis is gonna say, I thought you told us where it was.
Oh. That is simply just one of many. I'll
Ah,
take you to...
Of course.
I'll take you to my personal little hideout. But I'm not gonna risk anything. So I'm gonna have to blind you.
So I'm gonna ask. Whisper through the mental link. Can't Tobor Scales, just use his little birdie and know where we go anyway?
Yes. Definitely.
I know you're not on the link, unfortunately, but
No,
I do.
no. I'm saying out of
Yeah.
character, obviously.
Yeah, I send that over to Tobor, exactly as Oracle said.
And Tabor's going to respond mentally because I'm only blind and deaf to my character. Already doing it.
I respond back in progress.
Yeah, the actual response was, "I'm already looking down on us." Would be the response.
Yeah, we'll be fine. But I'll rather keep my weapons.
Of course,
Oh, in fact, Tobor, did you get my dagger back?
You're going to have to speak through the telepathic link because...
Yeah, he
Blind
just
and deaf.
stands and looks at him.
I look at him and saying, and I convey it like nothing happened to Tobor.
Yeah, and knowing where it is on his body, Tabor would just pull it out of the thing and just hold it out.
Thank you. I got this from the Colonel, you see.
what is wrong with your friend?
He
It's
has an
completely
illness.
fine.
He's a lizard folk. Not that there's
Right.
anything wrong with that.
Right.
They do weird things.
Yeah.
All right. We'll move in a half an hour. When we leave this building, we are gonna have to blind you.
Yeah.
And we'll
Alright.
take you. Any complaints?
Not at all.
No?
I'm even perfectly happy to hand over my weapons if that'll make you feel better.
You can keep them. If a horde of zombies were to attack, we want you to be ready. Now, shall we?
By all means.
Is there anything you want to ask him or do?
Nah, probably just gonna annoy him with tales about the military.
I'm planning to rob him while he's sleeping, so for now I'll leave him alone.
Oh, and that's the thing here. Oracle is completely aware that you want to take everything back.
No, of course. I think, well, no one else will notice, but Oracle will know that beneath the smile, Aramis is fuming that someone beat him at his own game.
Yep.
He is in a rage. He's just there smiling casually, like, yeah, it's fine. I'm completely fine, happy.
When I find out about this, I give Aramis a ration of shit for losing quite so badly.
He was most certainly had to be cheating, I tell you. Every time he pulled out a perfect hand. It's nonsense crap.
Clearly, he was cheating better than you.
I know, and I'm furious.
Alright. So, take a 5-minute break, everyone. Let's get back into the game. It's been more than 5 minutes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so. You are all burlapped. What I mean with that is that you all get a very rough sack over your head, and it's completely pitch black for you. There's some like rays of sun being beamed through the very tough fabric, but unfortunately, it is impossible to see anything through this. Your hands are not tied, and your weapons are with you.
And
During
I'm
this
also looking through my owl, just so you do remember. I can see the route with the owl.
Yeah. So look at the token. It essentially takes you this way.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you all to lay low. It tells you of something that his party ran into recently. It tells you of something that screamed so loud that it attracted hundreds of zombies. And he also tells you that he lost 5 good men that day. He gives you a description of them. It tells you that the skin around their mouth is completely gone, and that it takes a while for them to release the screech. He tells you if you ever see one, you better either flee or kill it before it can scream. Other than the fact that the skin from their cheeks are all gone, there's nothing much other than to tell them apart. They're aware, though, he says, and he's only seen one of them, personally.
Okay, Vic, I'm going to take my candle that I have 5 of them, apparently, as part of my thing, and I'm going to take some of the wax. I'm going to try and loosen it up a bit so that I could kind of put it in my ears as we get closer to it to try and block some of the screech.
There is some here. He just tells you that he's seen one around here.
Is warning us about them in general.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm prepared to do that.
Okay. He then tells you that you're going to take a little D-route through the city sewer system. And he leads you into a wrecked building. And you're now underground.
Okay.
I turn to him and say, are the bags necessary now? We're not outside.
Once you have actually entered the sewers, he removes the burlap sacks. This is just a safety precaution to make sure that You are not followed by any one of those from the safe haven. They would never dare to take a foot down in these tunnels. And he then continues to lead you
As
throughout the
a
sewers.
bonus action, through my bond with the owl, I am going to temporarily dismiss it into the other plane of existence.
Okay.
So that it's
Yep.
not left outside.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, how well are they keeping track of us?
Oh, pretty well. You're essentially surrounded. They're walking around you. You're essentially in the middle of them, and they're walking with you.
Yeah. Looking at the walls, what are they made of?
Stone.
Stone. Is it bricked stone?
Yes, it's bricked.
Okay. Is it moist?
I mean, yeah, the surface is moist, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm gonna take out my deck of cards.
Okay.
And basically just play around with it, like grumbling. Piece of shit trading cards. Only giving me bad luck this deck. And then because this
I see what you.
these
okay.
tunnels look the same, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I will try to just take a playing card, like when we get to corners and stuff like that. Just like, oh shit, I'm sorry, it hurts, and just like hold it to the wall until it sticks, and then you just move on.
All right.
With the back side up, so that it'll be as dark as possible.
Yeah. They are with torches here. Of course. Roll a stealth as you do that.
Same as sleight of hand. So.
It's pretty good.
I will attempt to mark the path we take with these.
Yeah. Smart. So yeah, you seem to actually succeed. Because none of them is questioning you, at least, about it.
At some point I'm just gonna say, hey, Reiner, did you... I seem to have lost an ace. Did you... You handed all them back to the deck, I hope?
Are you accusing me of stealing your cards?
No.
Or are you accusing me of cheating?
No, I'm asking if you saw it because I've lost one.
I just put it back on the table. I had four aces, I put it back on the table.
Must have fallen out. Shit.
Look, that's your lucky ace too, cousin.
Didn't seem lucky.
Unfortunate. Well, you know.
I do admit it was quite lucky. It's the last card I pulled.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna keep doing this.
Alright. So you are essentially going to be walking for 20 minutes in the sewer system. He tells you that the sewer system are quite safe if you know where you're going. He tells you of the creatures that lurks in these dark tunnels, and that ever since the meteor fell and crushed everything, that essentially these creatures are infected with the zombie virus as well, and that they are even more dangerous now. So if you're down here and you don't know where you're going, it's probably gonna end bad for you. That's what he tells you. But after about 20 minutes, he resurfaces. You do not know where this is. It looks to be a typical square that has been completely abandoned.
Yeah, people only want the triangles.
The triangles?
I mean, it's a stupid joke. Yeah, it's a typical square. People seem to abandon it.
Oh. Okay.
Good one, cousin.
Yeah, you get a smirk from Ryder. And then it takes you into a building that has its walls completely torn down and have been now
started to be reconstructed into what looks to be his hideout. There's a lot of people coming about, and they're checking out Ryder first. He just raises his hand and he says, "I'm fine. Fine, don't mind me or my men. I've promised this tiefling here medical assistance."
Can we see outside from in this building? Like, is there windows and stuff?
Oh, yeah. There are.
So, my bond with the familiar is going to bring it back into existence outside.
Okay. Let's see. Do you need to say anything for that, or is it just...
No, it doesn't say that I need to. It just says as an action, see through. Right. Alternatively, you can dismiss it for right. So as an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it awaits your summons. Alternatively, you can dismiss it forever. Blah blah blah. It doesn't say anything about a vocal command or anything else.
Okay. So it just appears outside from one of the windows then.
Yeah, just enough that it can see in, but not enough that it can be visually like out of the way enough, such that it's not going to be like, "Oh, here I am."
yeah. I get it. All right. So there's two medics walking up to you, Oracle. They're both tabaxis. One is a male and the other one is a female. The male says, "Good sir, I want you to follow me. I'll take you and I'll take a look at your wound there."
Sure. Is she coming too?
Yes, she's my assistant.
Nice.
So they're simply going to take you to a room, and they are going to tend to your wound.
Aramis is going to come with them.
Okay, yeah, they're going to allow that.
Because he doesn't trust these people.
So you get a bigger look at this like building. Like I said before, most of the walls has been torn down to create a bigger area. There is also you would perhaps guess that in this building there's currently 30 people, including you. All of them, of course, are men that serves Ryder. Is there anything you want to ask Ryder?
I will just ask about the general descriptions of places to reach. If you say the underground is so useful, if you have known destinations, perhaps that might be of use.
I could tell. I could, of course, I could tell you, but I don't see where that. What's in it for me?
Potentially a long-term investment. I speak to him in Thieves' Cant, hoping that maybe that'll help.
Yeah. He raises an eyebrow and he says in Thieves' Cant, a noble. Because you did say you were a noble, right?
I did.
A noble who dwells in the underworld. How interesting.
We all find excitement somewhere.
He continues in Thieves' Cant and he says, "You know that noble who gave the sword to you?"
Gave, sure, yes.
Yes, him. Bring him to me.
That
and
might
I will
be.
handsomely compensate you.
I'm afraid I can't do that. He's been disposed of.
Well, why would you tell him?
Why has he been disposed of?
Because he besmirched my honor, the honor of my compatriots, and turned his weapons against us. That automatically elected him for deprecation.
And here I thought you were a smart man.
I was smart. I didn't let him poke me with his weapons.
You could have simply apprehended him and demanded him to give you his riches.
Now where's the fun in that? I don't care about riches.
Well, the thing is, you care about information, and information that I can give you, and that has a price. Do you understand me?
Of course I do.
Good. Now,
But you also understand me. You
I
understand
do.
the kind of person I am. And you understand that having friends like us is probably in your best interest long term.
All right. I'll make you a deal then. Now, I will give you a safe passage through these tunnels that are going to lead you to a safe spot. Let's call it that. Now, I know that you're very familiar with this Dawnbringer lady, right?
Familiar? We know her.
Right. I want you to bring her to me.
That could be problematic. How could I possibly arrange for that? This is a well-known and prestigious individual. Unless she was here to apprehend you, I don't think she's going to be motivated to come.
Well, I'll tell you this. I will give you 750 gold. And I'll give you my trust. If you manage to bring her to a very specific spot, you can tell her whatever you want. In fact, I think you saved her friend's daughter, didn't you? I think she has a lot of trust in you. And if not, gain it. Simple as that. You can even have some soldiers with her. We're going to set up a trap.
I relay that to everyone, to Oracle and Tobor, if you're not within earshot, and ask Tobor's and Oracle's opinion on the deal.
He's just gonna respond. Yeah, we're probably already against these, and I already tracked out the way here, so we could just leave them here instead and just.
Very good.
Say, well, why we like in telepathic speech? Surely we can just tell her that it's a trap and see how it all plays out, and make friends with whoever wins.
That is an excellent idea, Tobor. You are now an honorary member of the guild. We win either way. I like that. I agree. I tell him.
Right?
Oh, can I ask for one thing on top of that, though?
What is it?
Minor thing, to be sure. But my compatriot here is really attached to that sword. Could we also add that sword to part of the payment?
Roll a persuasion.
And I'm going to use my knack as well. So, see if I can find it. Where is it? Okay.
Oh my goodness. What is that?
I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was going to roll. I'm sorry.
12.
I get a 12.
It's an I can do that. 750 gold for a random woman's life is more than good enough.
Fair enough. I had to try. Because now this one's going to pout the rest of the journey.
That's not my issue.
Agreed. I said, well...
I could, of course, set up another poker game if
No, I don't think so. I think that they've learned their lesson, don't you?
Some people never learn, and it's those kind of people that you want to abuse, and
Oh, don't worry, I'll abuse them.
good,
Just send us on our way.
of course. Is there anything else you want to ask or do while you are inside of this building?
Yeah, my hour's going to be flying around trying to get idea of where this building is in the city.
Hmm. Okay. So, you could roll a what is it called? A investigation check.
Investigation.
All right.
Wow.
So you would estimate, since you can see the water and everything, you would assume that it is somewhere here. Well, that is an awful color to use.
Wow, we travelled a long way underground.
It's somewhere there.
And we're just
Fuck.
disappeared now.
Yeah, it is.
I saw it the
tiny.
first time.
It
You said it was an awful colour.
Very
Oh, it's tiny. Oh, okay.
No.
It's the red or something.
Yeah.
I changed it to white. There we go.
White.
It is somewhere in that area.
Okay.
What's the little green square, or is that just a trial one? Is that something that we found
Yeah,
earlier that I've forgotten about as a player?
This one. Delete. There we go.
So, effectively, as a player right now, we're outside of the city.
Yeah.
The city
No, there is another set of walls, not pictured.
Oh, okay.
Let's put it in painting. Just...
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was like, well, we're out. Like, we've done it. Like, we're out of the city. Let's go.
Just punch them and run away.
Yeah. Like, done.
Anyway, if there's nothing else you want to ask him or do here, Ludwig, you get treated with your little accident issue. You lose that condition.
Nice.
And they tell you, however, to be not to put too much strain on that area, because they have opened up a small section there to look on your internal organs.
That's casual.
Yeah. I mean, they use their claws to open it up, you know.
Yeah, that's broken, all right. We're gonna have to replace that.
The one thing that we don't know currently is where this specific spot is that we're meant to be leading at.
Oh. Never said.
Well, it's up to Whisper. Does he say that? Like,
I will ask him.
All right. He will tell you.
I figured he would be self-motivated in this deal.
He will tell you his idea. He recently seized a camp in East Town that belonged to the City Watch. And he seized a lot of guardsmen and citizens there. He tells you that you could easily lead them there, and he will have a trap set up in 2 days.
Cool.
Very good.
He also tells you that this is a personal beef between him and Dawnbringer.
Do you ask this openly so we all are aware of this, or is this a
I am.
Thieves' Cant.
All right, and then then openly I say, all right, so they all can understand. Explain exactly how and where you want this to meet up.
We're not all in the room for this, though, because he's getting treated during this moment.
Yeah, but yeah, it could be done like when he comes out from that. Yeah.
Okay.
So he will tell you this.
In 2 days, I will set up a trap in the big plaza in East Town. There's a structure there built by the City Watch. I will set up a trap there, and all you have to do is simply lure Miss Dawnbringer in there.
Okay.
I don't care how you do it. But it used to be a secure camp.
Now
And
the
perhaps you could
now
lure
the,
in.
the red prostitute is apparently a really good swords fighter. So, are you gonna be there as well?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I know that she's very capable.
Yeah, but
I
are
will
you
make
gonna
sure
be?
that. What does that interest you?
I'm just wondering if like if she's gonna start making a fuss.
Well,
Look,
if we're
look.
going to be there during the trap, then we need to know who's there to support us and back us up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you saw what I went through today. You really think I'm gonna just walk straight into something that stupid again?
Yes.
Shut up, Whisper.
I'll tell you this. I will make sure that you will not be harmed. That is all you need to know.
Okay.
Now, if you trust me or not, that is up to you.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. I get it.
Now,
So how do we
your
get out of
friend-
here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an entirely different issue. You could simply just walk out of the gates. The northern gate is simply wide open. Nothing stopping you. Except for one thing. Outside of these city walls stands Erakil's army.
Ah,
They will kill anything that leaves the city.
really?
Yes. I'm simply offering you a way behind them. A way out.
Oh, I think Scales here was talking about how do we leave here right now so we can go back to the other camp and talk to.
Oh, I'll simply just guide you.
Ah,
Or rather, I'll have my men guide you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let,
All
let's
right.
go.
So, he tells 5 of his men to guide you. They look quite capable, these 5 men. And they take you down to the sewer system and start to guide you back.
I'm gonna try to start up some small talk with him. Just like, yeah. So how did you end up working for that guy? And stuff like that.
Can...
Hmm?
Sorry, do that. There's something I want to do with the owl whilst we're moving, but do that first.
So it is a middle-aged man, perhaps 35 years old. He looks at you. He has a scar on his cheek and he says, "I'll be honest with you, it pays good.
It's just money.
I have no family. They're essentially the only friends I have.
Ah. And
You know, it's a tough world, especially ever since that meteor hit.
not to like I didn't want to slow this down really. Like it's just like a small talk. Yeah, just trying to
Okay, yeah.
get them talking.
All right.
Okay, so I want to, whilst walking through the sewers, how far down do we go into the sewers? Like how straight down is it?
Yeah. It's probably like 8 to 10 meters down underground.
That basically just underneath then as such, so nothing major.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep the owl up, and every movement I take underground, mimic it with the owl, and be looking through the owl to path out the exact route we've taken from above ground.
Okay.
Well,
So you're gonna have to roll a really high intelligence check. I think would be appropriate for this.
survival is making maps and stuff usually.
Yeah, but this is about. Yeah. Yeah, you can roll a survival if you want to instead.
I'd rather do an intelligence.
The
Yeah.
wizard.
There's that, or there's that. Should have gone with survival.
Yeah. Sorry.
The roll was better.
Unfortunately, you're not able to piece it all together. Unfortunately, at all.
Walking back though, are the cards still on the walls?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Because when you take the route back, let's see. One of the guards is gonna simply stop by one of the cards and say, "What's this?" And he grabs hold of the card and turns around. Oh, it's an ace.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I lost one of those. How the fuck did he get up there?
He looks at you. How did it get up here?
Yeah, I wonder. How did it get up there? You know, I think your boss actually was a cheater. Just between you and me.
Roll a persuasion.
That's a 16.
Oh, 16. Yeah. He's a bit of a cheater when he's cornered. Oh well. Here you go. And he throws the card at you.
It probably just flies past.
You're not gonna take it?
It's all sticky. The deck is all like just gonna toss it in.
Wasn't that your lucky ace though? Isn't that super important for you gamblers?
It wasn't that lucky in the end, was it?
No. You see what happened? This thing is gonna toss the entire pile of cards like on the ground, like all over.
All right. Well, let's carry on.
And out of curiosity, I know I can't map it out of exactly where we are.
Mhm.
Do I fly past any big threats?
Oh. Yeah. Roll a perception.
That will be advantage because of what the owl can do.
All right. So, you did see a couple of threats. Major ones, I guess you could call them. You've seen several hordes, and when I say hordes, I mean 50 plus zombies. The zombies seem to be very coordinated. Like, very coordinated. Almost as if they walked in unison. You've also seen a couple of zombie clots walking about. And you did see something very odd. It ran on the roofs. It was definitely a zombie. But it was fast, very fast, and it jumped it could jump quite far from building to building. It had a crooked back, long arms, and long legs. That's about what you saw from it. But it looked very unusual.
Through the telepathic link with Whisper, every major threat that I see would have been translated there and then on that exact spot.
And I send that over to Oracle immediately.
And he probably just goes, oh, okay. Yeah. Probably just says it straight out.
So, the guards come at a standstill. They look at each other, and they're whispering amongst each other. Very quietly. They then look back at you guys, and then look back at them. Then, one of them says, who looks to be the captain of the group, I'm not sure if we're supposed to take a right or a left.
Oh my god, I will look around and see. Is there a card still
Yeah,
stuck
there
on
is.
one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. So, what? Do we need to get your boss?
No, we're not going to disturb him.
Perhaps we should, though, but we're not sure if it's a right or a left. If we take the wrong path, we could be heading up to something very dangerous.
It would be
Out of
rude to keep it
curiosity.
waiting.
They're heading up to something really dangerous. Can the owl see anything?
No.
Okay.
He means
cool.
underground dangerous.
Okay, that's cool.
Hey, guys. Aramis, Scales, you're usually quite perceptive. You remember which route we took? I don't remember. I was kind of confused.
I relay that to Tobor.
Ball snap back. What is my passive as a ball? I mean, how hidden were these cards?
But like basically just shoved on the wall. it's like if you look for them, you'll probably notice them.
Yeah.
But
Can I make an
roll a
intelligence
perception
roll?
check?
I assume it's kind of
You
dirty.
do have
down here.
disadvantage though,
Yeah.
since it's dim light.
Yeah.
I'd have cast light. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't have, because I was in the house. Why wouldn't have? I'd have just been being guided.
Pulled along.
So disadvantage. Perception. 11.
Yeah. Sorry. You do not find the card.
Yeah. So.
I turn to one of the guards and say, "You're in charge and you're lost. Is that what you're telling me?"
I'm sorry, alright. I just don't really trust you, and let's just say that you've been on my mind for quite a while, but look what it's gotten me.
Well.
Oops.
So you do know the right way, and you're just debating whether to show us or not.
I do not know the right way. If I knew it, I would have taken it.
So.
At this point, Boar's going to take out a finger and start chewing.
Oh, which route do you want to take then?
Us?
I mean, you're the ones leading us.
My gut is telling right.
And it's
Actually, never mind. I will roll for it. Left is the right way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for it. Above 50, they're going to say right. We think it's the right way.
I am going to tell Whisper through the link. We need to go left. That is the correct way.
Then right it is.
Oh.
Just turns towards him, goes, yes.
And I
Yes,
smile.
right, it is.
And I smile, trying to really lean into the fact that I have this disfiguring scar to make it really look bizarre and gross.
Well, if we get into something, I probably won't be able to do much anyway. I'm pretty spent today anyway.
Alright, they lead you right.
They lead being the key.
They
word
lead.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give them a nice, healthy lead.
Alright. So. It takes about 10 minutes. They look back and they jokingly say, "Ah, I think we're lost. Perhaps we should have gone left, after all. We've been fine. We've been there hundreds of times. There's nothing that can sneak up on..." And they freeze.
And as they do that,
In front of you, you see two yellow eyes staring back at you. And then a reptilic snarl comes from those eyes. What were you
and
gonna say, Andy?
I'm backing away quietly.
Yeah. This is where
If
I'm
I
going
see
to end
anything,
tonight's
I'm gonna
session.
run.
Oh.
Alright. There we go.
At least we know we go straight.
That's-
Just straight.
Yeah, it's when we turn around, yeah,
Straight.
let's run straight.
Yeah, just straight.
Alright. So, Very combat not heavy at all. How did you feel about the session?
I liked it.
It was good. The only thing I have to say is
If anyone's still out there watching, I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, next week, same time next week, I mean, 11 o'clock Central European time, every Saturday.